Alright. Who's recapping? Fuck, I thought like a
Perhaps I should.
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah.
So you can all hear Atlas's voice.
It's Craig.
You want a Red Bull?
Yeah, I'll have one.
Oh, thanks, man.
I don't think it's in the fridge, so it's a little bit long.
That's right. My PP is
There you go, then. What's that?
Okay. So,
No, I'm good, thanks.
last session 35. You guys spent the start of the session with Mikhail. Was it that session? Or was that session that you bought the chessboard and all that happened? Yeah. So the chessboard was brought. Athos and Harakai had a game. Had some discussions over a game of chess,
Which I won.
which she won by commanding him to concede.
So cute.
And before that, there was a discussion with with Mikhail about if they could somehow bring Boulder back. You guys spent the remaining of the short rest all doing your own thing. Thalion, I think you were telling a asleep Izzy a story. The only one that was listening was Xerxes, yeah. Daria, you were obviously watching over the game. You were the first to notice the start of the meteor shower. And I can't remember what you were doing, Carla. I think you were just also floating between kind of everybody. At Mikhail's.
Is this the bath?
This yeah, after the session after.
I know you were trying to talk to Izzy at one point, and Athos came up and managed to convince her to at least ride on Xerxes.
After that, you guys, after a short rest, you ate the meat, which gave you the benefits of a long rest, and you guys made your way up to the next challenge, which was the capture of a gargoyle, which you guys had to kill and take. Imp, which you guys had to kill, take its heart to the other opposing chaos altar. Your opponents were a group of Chaos Warriors, one being a Chaos Sorcerer, and you guys quickly realized that it would not be easy as he started throwing out spells, dispelling spells. While you guys moved in to fight the imp, you started attacking one imp, moved into the middle. As soon as you guys moved towards the imp, the skeletons arose in the middle, and you guys had to also do battle with them, only to find that the imp that you guys were focused on was not actually the right one. This mistake cost Harakai to go down, as he was surrounded by the skeletons and attacked by a Chaos Warrior, who did the final blow. You guys fought on, managing to take out the Chaos Sorcerer and the other Chaos Warriors. Found the right imp, killed it, took its heart to the altar, and ultimately won the competition without anyone else going down.
It looks like
After the battle, the Okalite came back out and was surprised that you guys were still standing and did the costly mistake of kicking Harakai's downed body with a filthy toenail foot, and you all reacted in rage and attacked him. Even though he was dead from the first attack, you guys fireballed him, speared him, shot him with an arrow, and I think ran him through with your spear.
And punch the shit out of
Oh,
us.
and Thali, yeah.
Xerxes got me there, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah. As Thalion rose from the pommeled remains of the Okalite, you guys made your way over to Harakai's body and did your best to resuscitate your friend. But unfortunately, he was gone from this world. Athos, having stepped away from the group, came back and had some last words with his newly found friend before revealing Mikhail's quill dagger in his side and the signed contract in his hand. And he had swapped his soul in exchange for Harakai's. Harakai, as you opened your eyes, you saw the last remains of your friend speak his last words to you before he disappeared and was carried away by the wind. The only thing that is remaining is his staff with his cloak on top of it, swaying in the wind.
So staff is still standing.
I reckon that was it. Did I miss anything?
That's good. Kyle talked a lot more to
Asmodeus.
Medeiros. Also, Izzy's currently invisible outside of the.
That is correct. All right. Welcome to session 36, Mark. My friends.
I put on the cloak and take the staff.
Like,
Onwards. And then we release last words to Harakai.
Just give me 2 seconds, I'll just get rid of my notes from this one. Alright. So, last we left off. So as you guys all stand around Harakai, you still prone on the ground, laying on your back with Galmaraz in your hands. I need everyone to make a constitution saving throw. Me too? Yeah, you can go with advantage.
Hey, natural 20, first roll again. So 24.
17.
I got 11.
24th Thalion, what was yours, Carla?
17.
17. Harukai
8, I'm pretty sure.
and Dario?
11.
Okay, awesome.
And so what was your name again?
Do I come back on like full health and full everything? Or
I didn't.
just
When they come back from a saving throw, they come back on 1 HP.
Correct.
Like if they pass their saving throws,
Yes,
Yeah, so-
but it depends on your big additional bonus, right? So it's up to
you come back on full. Without any exhaustion or anything.
alright. Spell slots?
Yeah, everything
Full rest.
And you start to go.
Alright, so
You have a table.
Wouldn't be mad.
as you guys watch the last of your friend disappear, you guys look down and you see Harukai's eyes open with a tear still streaming down his face. What do you guys do?
Harukai gets up, throws Galmaraz off him, and is going to leg to where Atlas was. And just,
It was like kneeling over you.
yeah, he's just gonna like throw Galmaraz, scramble to his feet, and then like almost try and reach out. Like even though he knows he's gone, he's gonna try and reach out.
Gamaras falls with a heavy thud as it sinks into the snow, and you're at where his pole was on your knees, and there's just the last speck as it's like a colorized speck, all like changing colors as you watch it just gets carried off in the wind. His cloak there with rustling in the wind with the fresh snow starting to settle on.
Just gonna grab the staff and then like lean my head on it and then just begin to cry.
Your forehead touches it, and for a second it's cold, but as your tears stream from your face, you feel a warmth radiating from it. As shadowed by the cloak that's on it, the top of the staff lights up above you, throwing you in like a radiant light as you wait for your last friend. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm just gonna kneel down next to Harukai, just pull my head against his and just have a moment of silence with him.
No, I was walking up to Xerxes. I think over last.
That's right, who was walking off. Did you want to call out to him or anything, or?
I just want to run up to him. And I'll just say, yeah, I'll call out to him. I'll just say Xerxes.
He stops.
When I get to him, I just want to say, I'm sorry for your loss. I hope you find your way, but you're always welcome here if you ever need us.
Turns his head to you to one side, and although he's not crying, his dark, glassy eyes are a bit more glazed. Like there is tears in there. And in response to your kind words, he bows his head and looks past you, takes one last look at where Harukai is, at his friend's rod, and where his staff is, and where his cloak is, before turning back down the path and continuing as you watch the Prince of all Rhinos depart.
I'll just bow back and then start making my way towards Haruka.
Carl, what are you doing? I'm standing next to where Harakai and Thalion, and I'm just trying to cover him. I'm kind of in shock a little bit, to be honest. I saw Harakai die, and he's alive, and Thalion and Athos is gone.
Pick up Galmaraz after a moment and I hand it over to Harakai. We can't stay here long.
As you try to hand him the camera, he just kind of shoves it off. And then it just comes back onto apples and stuff.
I'm going to remove my glaive and put Galmaraz on my back. And then let him go down next to Harakai. Don't let his life be lost in vain, Harakai. We need to move. We'll warn him once we're somewhere safe.
I really am pretty selfish, aren't I?
What do you mean?
You can't tell. I'm very good at goodbyes. I mean, you would know.
This was a choice, Harakai. As much as I hate to say it, I think Athos needed this closure and friendship. And you managed to give him both.
Were you kneeling there as well? Or? Okay. Alright. Harakai, as you're also kneeling on the staff, next to the staff, you slowly maybe because you're distracted and overwhelmed by the emotions of losing another friend, but you only notice it when it's too late. Your body not shutting down, nor freezing, but almost going into a paralysis in where you are. Your hands no longer move. You go to shift your legs and there's no movement in there. And before you can turn your head to say something to Thalia next to you, you lose function of your neck. You go to say something and your tongue doesn't move. And as your friend sits unknowingly next to you in silence, the only thing you can do is move your eyes. This happens to you as well, Dario, as you're walking back to the group. Your steps become slower and slower until they just stop. And you look down and you look back up to say something, and same thing, you just lose function of your body. As well with you, Tyler, your body begins to freeze over and paralyze wherever you're currently standing, to the point where you can't speak or say anything, you can only move your eyes.
What's the cause of this?
You don't know, it's been happening to everyone. Fallon, you're the only one that picks up on it and notices it before. Do you want to, you start noticing like a numb feeling starting in your toes and the tips of your fingers. What do you want to do?
Have I had this feeling before? Like, is it similar to, for example, when saw a Yeti? Is it that sort of feeling or different?
That was like more paralyzed in fear.
Yeah.
This is you cannot control your body. Like,
can I quickly have a look around and see if I can ascertain the source of it?
okay, do a perception check.
Are we still... Can we still react, or have we...
No.
Okay.
15.
Alright, you quickly turn your head as you feel your, are you going to try and stand up or anything, or are you just going to start looking around? Like it's a feeling that starts in your toes and your tips.
Yeah.
But then like the first thing to stop is like your feet.
Alright, I want to try and stand up and hold my glaive out as I turn.
Okay. As you start turning, your feet barely move, and you more like twist your upper half to turn and look behind you as you frantically scan ahead of you. You turn around holding your glaive out as you look behind you, and on top of the hill, so there was a path where you guys came from, and then it was all hilly around you guys. Right at the top, you see a dark hooded figure. A big jeering smile spread across his face as he looks down at you guys. The same acolyte that you pummeled to shit. And the last thing you can do is say, the feeling's dying, like frozen from the rest of the body, it's coming up to your neck now, so you can speak one word if you want before it overtakes you as well.
Fuck you!
What's your name?
No. Fuck you. He says down smiling. So, You guys can all move your eyes, but your bodies are completely frozen and paralyzed in space, in wherever you guys were. Minutes quickly turn into hours, as the hour quickly turns into half a day. And quickly, within the first few hours, the pain of whatever position you guys were standing in starts to settle in, as does the cold, as the snow continues to fall on top of you.
The acolyte's still there. It's really smart.
You're the only one that sees him walk off.
Is there any way we can try to fight it?
How would you find it?
Sheer brute strength and determination.
You have no control over your body. It's not that your body is frozen in place.
Yeah.
You physically can't like send the
Like
message
a
from your
electric
brain. Send the message from your brain to the rest of your body. If you can think of a way. But as you guys all stand there frozen in time, the only you would be able to see Dario. Dario, you would be able to see the rest of the group. You'd probably have the least vision. You'd probably be able to see like Thalian's boots, and you'd be able to see Harakai and Thalian, but not Dario. He's behind you.
Holding on to, like, I was still like having like leaning my head on us and stuff. I wanted to try and control the sunlight and try and, I guess, burn my hand and try and like, I don't know, try and gain some feeling again.
Okay. Make another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
14.
You will and you will and you will like your fingers to move or something to happen, but the only thing that happens is the thought manifests in your head for your body to move, but that's as far as it gets. However, over the hours, you're probably the most comfortable one being so close to the rod, as you realize the colder it gets and the heavier the snow falls, the lighter and the more heat radiance from the staff. Seemingly, you know it's definitely not you controlling it. Almost like guardian angel watching over you. The hours turn into a day as you guys.
Try something?
What are you gonna try?
Lesser reservation for my staff. I don't know if I can.
So-
if I can do that.
Firstly, did you have? Do you always have the staff equipped, or
It was just in the battle, so I think I had it equipped when it was in the battle.
yeah? Okay, so it's in your hand. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
That's bad. 11.
Okay, same thing. You will it, but the thought never goes past manifesting other than the thought. As you guys are there frozen in time and space, the cold settles in, the pain settles in, as the first day turns into the next. You guys can do nothing but, the few of you can look at each other.
So time is moving.
What is it
Time
about?
is moving.
What is it about we going? What would your sister be doing? So I know I can't talk. Can I grunt or anything?
Okay, all I'm doing now is just looking for Izzy at my the view vision that limited have on this branch.
I'm presuming that would have been one of the first things that you would have done through the first day, and you couldn't see nor hear her.
Through the first day? Oof.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will make a difference, right?
Mhm.
But I know I have no control over our body. But when I rage,
Mhm.
I go into a bit of a blind motion sort of thing.
Mhm.
Can I try to rage? I'm assuming that would get pretty angry after a few hours, especially a day.
Go and make a constitution saving throw, and with advantage as well. With disadvantage, sorry.
Never mind.
Can I? So if I can't cast a spell. Alright, in that case, I'm going to think of Mikael.
Going to come in, Kyle. Okay.
But yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Good idea. Alright. So, during the night, the staff again lit up and Thalian and Haruka, you guys probably are the warmest. The rest of you guys are absolutely freezing. As the staff does what it can, you can tell, you can tell there's some intellect behind it. As you guys might hear some rustling or something, and the light from the staff dims for a little bit, hiding your position until the rustling either moves off or after a couple of minutes before it slowly
Go out to 30 feet.
start to expand that light again. Never really going out to the full 30 feet, especially during the night.
Alright.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking. I've seen Haruka use Galmarez once and strapped to my back and physically touching me. Since I've got nothing else to do, I'm just going to try and try and remember what he did, or try and see, because I don't think he said anything. I know he touched it, his head, but nothing was said. I'm going to try and get Galmarez to do something, as much as what Thalian knows, which is nothing.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw. Alright. A good amount of time passes by as you try to manifest and think about, what you could possibly do, how it could possibly work. But as it ticks over to dawn, you're still in the same spot, having made no progress, only getting colder and stiffer and sorer.
What about hunger?
And hunger. So any pain,
I'm gonna die.
any natural pain, that's other than your eyes, that is all you guys can feel.
We're physically stuck in the position we were in, you're saying? So is my arm still out with my glaive?
Yeah. So your arm would be absolutely killing. As the snow settles on the glaive, not making it that much heavier, but you spend hours dreading as you watch the snowflakes slowly float down, and you pray that they just miss
Yeah.
your glaive, just to keep the burden as light as possible. Carla, how are you feeling? Or what are your thoughts during this time?
Well, a lot of things have gone through Kai's head. And he attempt to use his staff. I'm going to attempt to try to talk to us. Maybe I have a connection that's not just verbal. Maybe, yeah. So
Make
I'm
a
going to try to reach out to him with it without like talking or anything.
okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Send a message to him.
Yeah. Well, that's actually really good. Wisdom. Wisdom. Sorry, just give me a second. I got 16 plus wisdom. Oh, it's just 16.
Okay. You spend the next few hours trying to form that connection again with him, but you kind of form that connection with your own body, let alone this separate entity in your hand. And like you try a few times, you think like you get close, like you feel like it's something there, but it's just your mind playing tricks on you as the time grinds past.
I am that time where I feel like it's going close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to use 2 sorcery points to focus down on that, even though I don't think it's my mind playing tricks. I'm going to, which is going to bump my dice roll by I roll a d4.
I'm gonna say even that you can't do. Like even connecting to that energy source and trying to use that power, you're severed from that connection. You know? What about Isabel? Do you spend much time?
I've never stopped looking out to see if I can see her.
Yeah.
I can't do anything else. I can't message or anything. Can I feel her presence? The time where we shared a connection and I had a vision,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, during these days, I'm going to try to get that, see if I can have her vision or something again,
Okay.
Like the dream?
like the dream.
Again, you focus on that, and it turns into a point where you, probably closer to the end of the second day, you've more convinced yourself that you're now talking to her. But it's just a pointless conversation that you're having in your head, and you're repeating the same things. Like you're telling her, come up, do this, do this, do this, do this. And an hour passes and you realise nothing's happened, and you have that same conversation with her again.
Jeez.
Joe, what are you feeling? Or what are you thinking about?
Harakai's just thinking about
The crowns and the aches in your body as you're like kneeling over, your back painfully sore.
he starts off by thinking about like what happened to Apples, and what happened to his soul, but then he like quickly cuts off that thought and is just thinking about how he's going to survive.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm pretty sure that's 21.
Cool. That's pretty good.
21?
Okay. So, out of the group, you're probably the most sane at the moment, again, as you're coming to the end of the second day. And you're so far, the only one who's probably kept high spirits. As, you know, Dalian kind of goes into, or tries to go into like an internal rage. Kyla is falling into madness. You're the one who's staying rational, And although you had your, the doubts and the thoughts at the start of your friend and all that, you put that aside and you focus on the present, yourself and your other friends who are in mortal danger as well. As you, the days, they're still as long for you, but they pass easier as you keep yourself in high spirits. But unfortunately, you're still stuck there as the second day starts coming to an end. Did you want to say something?
I was just going to ask, is like anything happening with the chaos, the circle, the eye?
Not that I can see.
Are we taking the exhaustion points through this?
You don't know. You feel you 100% feel exhausted, and like you guys haven't even slept. They're that sweet slumber just doesn't come to you guys either.
Oh my gosh, we haven't paid money to.
Can I just say through this as well, seeing that Gunless wasn't going to work, I wanted to start thinking about my parents, each in turn, drifting in between one to the other sort of thing, and realising in battles that certain figures were appearing, and see if I can sort of, invoke them to appear.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw again. Wow, you tell me what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're doing. Or what you're trying to think.
Of course, I would have been thinking about like Athos and what he would do. I keep thinking of Mikhail and the promise I made to the people we met before we came here.
Captain Dora.
I try and breathe heavier and faster, just trying to keep my face as warm as possible. And I try and think not only of Mikhail, but try and think, hoping to get the attention of the person that paralyzed us.
Okay. Alright, make a wisdom saving throw. And what did you get? 12? Okay. You think deeper and deeper, overthinking to the point where you don't know if anything you've been told is true or not. This only brings you to a point of frustration that turns into an absolute rage as you just feel hopeless and like just nothing makes sense, and you're angry at your parents, whoever they may be. And you're just angry at the world, angry at yourself, and angry at them for even giving you life and putting you through this.
I got a 3.
A 3? Okay.
Hopeless. Mikhail's about this.
No, your thoughts more turn to other failures as well. Like, although you tried to be good and you try to stay focused, your dad's voice only creeps into your mind. The his harsh tone and his harsh words when you were a kid, when he would yell at you and belittle you, all creep back into your mind to the point where that's all you can hear. And you go into like a self-loathing hate for the next couple of days, as that's all you can just focus on, and that's all you just repeat and repeat and repeat in your mind. Over the next couple of days, especially during the next night, you guys all hear like whenever again there's like a creature or a sound, and a few times there has been a creature curious enough to come up here to see what's going on, and whoever can see it as the dread sets in, probably actually the dread sets in more on those who can't see it, can just hear like its low growls as it just slowly walks close towards you guys, your imagination running wild at what possibly could be behind you guys. The sun staff lights up always at the last second, glowing hotter and brighter, scaring whatever chaos creature was investigating, scaring you completely away as you hear it rushing away, crying in fear, before the sun staff slowly comes back to a dull light, keeping you mostly warm. Over the next few days that pass now, the sounds of battle seem to be getting closer and closer, and I need all of you guys except for Haruka to make a perception check.
That's really good. Perception. I think it's +1, 19.
19.
Sorry, it's not a +1, just 18.
I got 15.
15 Italian.
20.
And Haruka?
You said not like
Yes.
that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Alright, so Carlo and Italian, you guys are the first to notice it, but whenever you... The third day, at the start of the third day, you can see something on the edge of the horizon, like a wreathing, almost like tumbling waves that don't spill over. It's almost like they're hitting an invisible wall, and it just keeps tumbling and tumbling over, wreathing and wreathing. And by midday of that day, you guys realize it's getting closer, and it's a black, thick smoke that as it gets closer you can see the smoke actually has faces. Could be your imagination, you guys aren't sure, but you can see physical faces of demons trying to break through the smoke as it gets closer and closer, and you guys realize it's the fog getting dangerously close, and as it gets closer the sounds of battles get closer and closer.
Which way was Izzy?
She would be to your right.
Which way is the right? Is that where the fog is, or...?
No, the fog would be coming from your left, so like where you're facing, it would be coming from that way. So if you guys remember the map, you guys were facing this edge of the altar, it would be coming from this side.
So that's where the fog's coming from?
Correct.
Okay.
I'd like to, over those days, doing some of that, like using what I know of the sun staff from when I tried to attune to it. I want to try to attune to it over these days, just by like concentrating on it and trying to focus on it. And I just like try and get the like control the light, so like I don't know, try and burn my hand and like try and bring some feeling back.
Yeah. Was there any stats or anything for the stuff? Yeah. Like, is there like certain requirements or anything to be attuned to it, or?
Yeah. He identified it, so I could maybe give him that. But you have to obviously just do like the engaging shooting thing.
Yep.
But when I kind of created it, I don't know if this was my problem, but it had to be like, it sounds silly, but you kind of have to be worthy.
Yeah.
Like beyond you know what I mean? Like you have to be inherently pure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Make another Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
14.
Okay. You try repeatedly over the next few days, but nothing. As although the staff is you could try controlled by itself. It is doing a good job of keeping you warm, lighting up, and blah blah blah. But you know, you can't control it, and there is no feelings in your hands. Midday on the 5th day of you guys in excruciating pain, being stuck like this.
5th day.
The 5th day, midday of the 5th day. You all hear a whistling coming from the path that you guys took coming up here.
Oh, whistling.
Yeah.
Like what kind? Like a cheerful whistling or a
Yeah.
war horn whistling? No, cheerful.
Cheerful, like way too cheerful for this. Not way too cheerful, but it is cheerful.
Is that where the direction where Izzy was?
Correct.
I know it's pointless and I've tried so many times, but I'm gonna frantically try to move again.
Okay. You're at this stage. You're convinced that you've broken free out of there. Following those thought patterns of Izzy saving you, you're convinced that you've broken free and you guys are actually back home in the inn. As your eyes have just like glazed over and you're just totally in your head.
Okay.
My
D&D
thoughts,
players did play D&D.
my thoughts shifted a long time ago to Aurora and her song and settled there.
Okay.
Who's that?
And that just repeats, and the crash of waves just repeat in the background over that, and the few memories that you have repeat along with that. Almost like a music video in the back of your head, just repeating and repeating. And the same thing, like you've just glazed over. Whatever's in front of you, like you just don't see anymore.
Where's Aurora?
Oh, hello, my dear. I'm glad to see you again.
Oh no!
Haven't been talking for quite a while, but not even a hug. Well, that's rude now, isn't it?
Oh.
How do you feel?
I don't know.
Because as the noise catches your attention and brings you back, you see a figure coming up the passage that you guys came up. Half his face covered by a mask, as deep crimson robes flow behind him as he walks up to you guys.
Does Dario know this is Susanna?
Well, I can't remember when you came in.
I came in just after like the tavern had been burned down.
That's right, but you
Wait,
obviously
you've
were in
seen
the
him,
village,
yeah.
yeah, you would have seen him, and yes, you do recognize him. As he walks up, right up to your face, and he's like, "You smell familiar." Ah, yes, the hunter from that dreaded town. No words? Huh. Well, that's odd. As you see him looking around to the rest of the group. His voice has now all caught your attention
Alright.
as you guys are brought back into reality, which would almost send you guys crazy, as you guys have just been here for so long. You're back in the inn. You're running it. Business is booming. Izzy's singing on the counter for everyone. It's warm. The remaining family is there, and in this dreamlike state, Izzy stops. The singing stops, the laughter stops as the door opens, and you see Susano walking through. Behind him, as the door opens, you just see cold ice and snow and that warmth dies away from your body as you're brought back into reality as he stands before you, towering above you.
Okay, my breath is very rapid right now. And my eyes is frantically first thinking what's going on, and then just looking at society with sheer hate, sheer putrid hate.
He smiles as he looks down at you, and he goes down to one knee to bring his eye level as close to yours as possible. His smile, just a jeering mess, there's half of his mouth and half of his face. From underneath the mask, you can just see the remnants of where it's burnt. Like his smile, his like face twitches as the nerves still never fully healed. Just cause like a disgusting wet twitch on one side of his face. Well, well, well. You two brats almost look identical. I definitely picked the fresher smelling one though. As he like takes a step back, you being standing there for 5 days, having no control, any of you no control of your bowels or anything like that, obviously don't smell the best. You guys have all now snapped back into reality hearing this, and those that can see colour are also seeing this as well.
Can I, in one last ditch effort, I actually start to hold my breath in hopes that it would cause my body to like panic and in like a survival instinct try and move.
That's a really good idea. I'm going to give you a point of inspiration for that. And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw without disadvantage.
Me on the other hand, I'm going to try and attack.
And nothing happens.
I'm going to try and attack
And
again.
it just makes you angrier and angrier and angrier.
I'm just going to keep trying.
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of the other side as well.
Good.
And same thing, like you like your eyes are wild and bulging, as you just try to move, but just nothing is happening, and it just makes you angrier and angrier and angrier and more frustrated. The person that killed your family, kidnapped your sister, probably tortured her for over a year, is standing right in front of you, finally, and you can't do anything about it.
I'm not going to stop trying.
What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Oh, that is pretty good. You hold it until the point
He's like, you don't.
that you're getting lightheaded and you're starting to black out, but the natural instincts of your body kick in and force you to breathe. They do have that point of inspiration. That was really good.
Eyes are
You look pleased to see me. How are your parents doing? Oh, wait. That's right. Not so well. Nothing to say? I quite like it here. What else do we have? As he walks over to you, Thalion, arm outstretched.
Okay.
Ugh. Yes, you're always a beast. Nothing's changed with this one. Nice weapons though, as he like pulls and tugs at your cloak and like whatever, like is standing up like he, like whatever bags you have on you, like he opens them up, jiggles, jiggles anything, puts it back, like plays with the art, like pulls out Gamaraz, walks to you, and then he's like, as he puts it to your face, and just slowly pulls it across. Gamraz, being a dwarven forged weapon, cuts.
Do I feel it?
You do feel it.
Oh.
You feel anything pain, and you feel the warmth of your blood dripping down your face.
I've tried to attack him.
No. Not so scary now, are you? And he throws the Gamraz over his shoulder as it hits one of the large boulders there and it falls into the snow. My, that's the interesting cloak. As he walks over to where you are and pulls off Athel's cloak and puts it around him before noticing you. And you can see his feet. That's about all you can see. His black leather boots, looking quite expensive. As he looks down at you, whoever can see Haruka can see this. As he looks down at you and just, yes, bow down. I am your lord. And he takes a few steps back. All of you should bow. No? And he walks up to you. Don't want to bow?
I just wink at him.
Oh yeah, that's right, you can move your eyes. Oh! My, very seductive. Very pretty face, actually. And he pulls out a dagger. How about we fix that? And he puts the tip of it in your nostril, and you just feel immense pain as your nostril stretches and stretches and stretches to the point where it finally cuts. And you feel the tip slip, dig under your eye, and then glance off your cheekbone as you feel fresh blood pouring down your face. The eye that you winked with goes blurry as pain roars through your head.
Can I move my mouth at all?
You can't. He grabs your face with his other hand and comes in close. And he's like, much better. Walks over to you, Carla. What about you? Huh? Don't want to bow? Probably can't use those legs, I imagine. Does this hurt? Goosh! And he runs a dagger through your thigh. No? Huh, the other one? Goosh! Runs it through the side of your knee. Like, it stabs it through the side as it comes out. Immense roaring pain fills your body, but you can't do anything but stand there. As he twists it, you can hear bone cracking as the blade scrapes against the back of your knee before he pulls it out. Very good. I'm impressed. He walks over to you, Dalian.
I'm going to try to spit on him. You did that? I
Try
can't
and
spit.
spit.
I never understood how he accepted you, but I was the beast. He says, almost talking to himself. Athel's cloak still on him, waving this dagger in his hand. Well, where is he now? No one to save you, that pompous prick. However, he does send one last gift, he says as he looks off into the distance, and then down at the dagger in his hand. Before he turns to you and shoves it into your ribs. Pain floods your body, your eyes immediately tear up as he comes in close. A family heirloom I've heard, as he twists the dagger. And lets it go. Do you look at it?
Can I look at it?
You can just see the side of your body. You can see the hilt of the dagger. The dagger's hardy. Balder's dagger. The one that you buried.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I tried hitting.
Well, it was fantastic seeing you all. But now, I would be taking back your sister. He's addressing all of you guys as he says that he bows to you. And, well, all gone well. There's not many competitors left. We'll kill them all and then I'll sacrifice her. Have my daughter back, you see. Bid you all farewell. I wish we could have met in better circumstances. For you, at least. For me, these were quite pleasant. Goodbye, friends. You are truly condemned.
Oh.
Then he bows to you. You're turning around and disappearing. What the fuck? You've all suffered grievous injuries except for you, Harakai. And as you bleed out and you feel the pain, you don't fall unconscious, you never sleep, and you never die. Pain is the only thing that exists. As you come to the end of the you come to the morning of the 7th day. The wall of fog, now only a mere, like to the edge of the altar, if you guys remember, it's on the mountains behind the altar. Whoever can see it, well, you pretty much all can see it, like that's one part of it, the closer part to you guys, but the rest of you can see the rest of the circle fairly close. I need everyone to make a constitution saving throw. 21, 17. Kyla, you're the first one to fall to your knees as feeling in your body comes back out of nowhere. The rest of you follow. Your pain immense, your legs jelly, your body crying out from stiffness as your arm drops, your shoulder just absolutely kills. As you all, at the same time, Kyla a little bit faster, just fall in a pile as if something was suspending you guys, and then it was just cut. And that's what we're going to break.
That was really good.
That was really good. You are truly condemned.
Do we see wait?
It walked down the path where you guys came up. That was
So-
I'm gonna
He
stab
stabbed
the
me in the knee, he twisted it. Where else did he stab me?
The first time he stabbed you in the thigh,
In the thigh.
and the other one, he
In the
was
same leg?
no, the other leg.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, reality comes flooding back as you guys all crumble to the ground where you guys are. Pain floods your body as the rest of your senses slowly start seeping in. Your bones and blood, your muscles ache from being in the same spot for a week straight. And anytime you try to move anything, it just hurts. I need everyone to make five Constitution saving throws. Before you guys make them, the DC is 15. I need you every one you fail, you will take a point of exhaustion.
Really?
What? Jay was already exhausted. Oh,
I'm
who else was
Yeah,
already exhausted?
I think I had 1 point.
I'm on 3, I think.
Don't you die if you hit 5
Yeah.
5 exhaustion?
I just need 2 exhaustion.
Okay,
and I die.
you won't be able to die, but you'll go to the one before that.
That's not
During. So is this we fold and then we do this?
Yeah, this is just straight away.
5%, yeah?
DC 15?
What if you get a natural 20?
What is this? Constitution?
I'll let you, if you get a natural 20,
Can you negate one of your failures?
yeah, that's fine. Or
Oh,
heal
no.
one of your previous ones.
Yes.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
That's how I
Is this just straight rolls?
Constitution saving throw.
I got 3 passes, 1 fail, but 1 of the passes was a natural 20.
So you want to, yeah. Okay, yep, that's
So
fine.
I'll take 1.
Yep,
Sorry, what was the DC again? 15?
15.
That's 1 fail. Surprisingly, only 1 fail.
That's good.
There you go.
And then everyone is on 1 HP.
So, the highest I rolled was a 7 out of all.
Animal 5?
So
Holy
if
shit.
we can die, I'm dead. If we can't die, my speed is reduced to 0.
No, you can't die. Yeah, so your speed is just 0.
Well, 1 HP.
Correct.
As I
You're a vegetable.
fall
I need to sleep.
to the ground, I'm going to crawl towards where I last saw Izzy, or where Sonny was going,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna, I guess I'm the call or whatever I.
Pain like absolutely floods your body. It takes like a good 5 minutes to even like do your first crawl. Your arms just shaking like you can control it now, but it's almost like you've forgotten how. But eventually you manage to do it, putting one arm in front of the other, dragging both your wounded legs behind you. Like the only thing keeping you going is just a glimmer of your hope. Glimmer of hope that your sister might still be there.
I'm gonna call her name as I'm going.
As you do, repeat her name over and over again, your voice frantic, you finally make it where you can see down the passage, and what you knew to be true in your heart settles in, and she is not there.
I need to be sure. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. You guys you can hear this and can see Kyler desperately calling out to his sister as he's just crawling, dragging his limp body, almost like a crippled, down the passage where you guys came. As remember, the fog is like just like clearing the tips of the mountain now, approaching the altar. Like it's not like you're not in immediate danger, but if you stay here for like another half a day or so, you
Is
would
the
be
fog
consumed.
all the way around us? Or
No,
is it-
like you can see. Remember, it's a
Just
circle,
on-
so you
yeah.
can see this. You're on the edge of the circle.
So you're looking at
What are the rest of you guys doing?
So I'm gonna fall to the ground. And just in agony, I put my hand to my face and I cast Cure Wounds.
Nice. You put your hand to your face, you just feel cold, crusted blood and pus under your hand, as your whole head just spins from the pain, as your eye and your this side of your face is just throbbing. You cast Cure Wounds, you heal whatever you do, but the scar remains.
It's like a fresh wound.
I'll say Cure Wounds helps it close up, and it scabs over. but you cannot see out of your right eye.
What?
Or your vision is extremely blurry.
Oh, okay. Dad doing nothing at all. We're gonna do it again.
I'm gonna pull the dagger from my side.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. First, I'm gonna reach into my pouches. I'm gonna pull out a bottle of greater healing, potion of greater healing. Shake hands. I'm gonna uncork it. I'm gonna take a swig of it, pull out the dagger, and then pull the rest onto like the wound. Try and sort of
Nice.
heal it up.
You pull it out and you just wince from the pain that falls from your hand as you uncork it, drink it, and pour out the cold, thick liquid running down your side into the wound. It stings for a second before immediately going away. And same thing, it starts crusting over as there's just crusted blood, and same thing like pus just crusted onto your side.
Yeah. While I'm doing, sorry, I'll just do this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'll take heal 13 points.
Nice. Thank you.
Alright, then I'm gonna try and get to my feet. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, get to my feet using my glaive as a prop. I'm gonna walk over to Galmarez first, pick that up, put it on the back,
Yep.
and then I am going to reach into my satchel, grab another potion. I'm gonna grab a potion of frostbite. No, sorry. Oh shit, I think I used it.
Use the
large
giant one last
giant one.
And I'm gonna make my way up to Daria, seeing that he's struggling.
Okay.
What did you do with the... What did you do with the dagger?
Oh yeah, of course I picked up the dagger. I kicked the dagger.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to find the right.
A hobbit just walks up.
What did you do?
It's Adam's character.
Okay. And what are you doing here?
Well, Haruka would be going to grab Galmarez as well, using his scratch.
Oh, sorry, if you're going to grab it, I'll leave it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, seeing that Paladin's grabbed it, I think Haruka is just gonna like fall back and he's gonna kind of lean his back against the rod. And it's gonna almost like just smothered, just stopped it pretty much. And yeah, just say that exhausted.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up Dario. Can I pick him up? I know I'm pretty exhausted. Stat-wise, I can pick him up, but can I pick him up?
You can pick him up.
Alright, I'm gonna pick him up.
You heave him like you pick him up. He's literally like almost like a vegetable in your arms. You just pick him up. He hasn't seen the wound on his face, but like seeing it, you try your best to not make any facial expressions, just at the side of it, like his nose cut in two and just a deep gouge under his eye, and you can see this eye is all puffy, and you can just see blood all in it, like it's just all bloodshot.
Gonna heave him into my fireman position over my shoulder. Pick up anything that he's dropped weapon-wise or anything. And then start making my way back to Haruka. We need to move, Haruka.
We need to rest.
You've seen the storm, yeah?
I'm going to shout easy at the top of my lungs, and then
seeing that Harakai is not moving, I'm gonna put down Dario next to him. Then I'm gonna make my way over to Kyla, see if I can pick up Kyla and bring him back to the group as well.
Okay. And you can just see like a deep track in the snow of his blood, and then onto the rocky path where he's just passed out. You pick him up pretty easily. Again, you inspect his legs as you do, and same thing, like you grimace at the state of his knee, especially.
How long do we have before the fog's on us?
Give me a perception check.
Four.
Hard to tell, but like you watch it for a little bit, and it doesn't seem to be moving at all.
Alright. I am going to bring him back, put them all together, and then just through sheer determination, I'm gonna pull out a 10 and start assembling it around him.
Okay.
As well as the 10, I'm gonna pull out my flask of consuming and just hold it with me. Keep it nearby.
Seeing Falcon start to send Harakai's and try to pick up and then Mecha guy is still there, but she just hasn't been activated. So Harakai is gonna try and command her to help in any way possible, and he's just gonna try and help. Alright, set it up.
Okay, so you guys spend the next 10 minutes in silence as you guys, like you can say something if you want, as you guys set up the tent, and you like set it up around, you know, Harakai, Kyla and Dario, trying to shelter them from still the cold weather. There's no blizzard or anything, snow is falling. As you guys are all of you guys are in absolute pain, but even the simple task of uncorking a potion seems impossible. I need you three to make a perception check. You're unconscious, obviously.
Oh my gosh, it's the second natural one I've rolled in a row. 4.
I'm gonna turn.
8.
Oh wait, this is wrong.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, mine, yeah.
Do I get this one natural one?
Yeah, you do.
1 point, yeah, you do. And the check.
Do you want me to re-roll my one?
What'd you get, John?
Natural one.
Wow, okay. Carry on.
Alright, after the tent is set up, very exhaustedly, I'm sure you know, it was around 3 of them, I'm gonna go to the side of the tent where the fog is, and I'm going to get down on my knees, more or less drop to my knees, and I'm gonna put my glaive out in front of me, and I'm gonna put the Boulder's dagger in front of it, in a way that I've seen Boulder do with his weapon in the past. And I'm going to put the potion of consuming in front of them. And I'm going to sit on my knees and try to meditate while I wait for the fog to get close enough to uncork the bottle.
Okay. Are you, is there anything specifically that you're trying to meditate about?
It would be more the memory of Boulder and Gaia, and then subconsciously thoughts of Aurora also flood my mind, though I try to block them out.
Okay. You do your best to meditate and ignore the pain and the thoughts that come unwittingly. And the thing that you get stuck on is, how is this dagger here? How is this dagger here? You saw it, I think you were the one that buried it, right?
I did.
You buried it with your own hands. Yeah, it's here, crusted with your blood. And like as you try and meditate and look over it, you're positive it's the same dagger that you buried. And you try to calm your make a wisdom saving throw.
Disadvantage at first level, though?
Correct.
Natural one.
You can't collect your thoughts as your mind just races, jumping from one thing to another. And like as soon as you try to gather them, your body shakes in protest from the pain, as all your muscles are protesting as blood pumps through them again. Plus, obviously, like the wound and everything else that you've sustained. You stay there for the next 10 minutes.
I'm going to walk over to Colleen. So, what's the plan?
What plan, Harakai? Look at where we are. Look at what's happening. When have we ever had a plan?
Alright. What are we going to do?
Pick up the dagger. You saw me bury this. Does it not concern you that it is here?
It does, but I just don't want to lose anyone else first.
At this point, death may be the only mercy we have.
Harakai's gonna slap Colleen.
Don't want to.
Snaps his neck.
Yeah, you're good.
Point at him, Colin.
Yeah.
Your head snaps to the side. There's no pain, more shock than anything, as your dwarven friend, not even probably up to your hips, just takes a full hand.
Could you shut up? Stop talking nonsense. What are we going to do?
Damien sort of smirks to himself. See? Back over the red wood. This is why you can't die before me. We have two choices as I see it. We uncork this bottle and leave through the fog. Or we turn and outrun it for now. I'm gonna pick up the bottle and I'm gonna hand it to him. The choice is yours. Captain.
In this silence, you guys can hear the sound of growing battle. It starts off light, maybe two warriors going at each other, before the sound of clashes and yells grows as multiple combatants lock swords. You realize the circle is really not that big, and the remaining combatants sound like they're all off the mountain back down where you guys came, as the sound of explosions, screams and swords clashing gets louder and louder.
As I hand it to him. Well, we either die together or we leave together. Which will it be?
First of all, I'm not a captain. And devotion. I'm a friend. So, we're gonna decide together.
Do we flip a coin?
It's not just up to us, it's up to Kyler and Dario as well.
I don't know if you've noticed, Arakai, but I don't think they're going to be fit enough in the next 5 minutes to help us decide. Yeah, sorry, I say 5 minutes, I don't know how far it actually is.
So, if we do leave, I don't think there's any way. There's no way you'd find Bjorn, and Isabella will die.
Do you really think we can save her? True, Arakai. Answer me as a friend.
I don't know. Like you said, we never have a plan. But what we've always done is try. I think that's all we can do.
Which way do you want to go?
I want to leave. But I don't. At the same time,
tell how far these battles are roughly from
Make
us?
a perception check.
How long has it been since I collapsed?
5 minutes.
Since I'm
5 minutes ago?
What's that?
I only collapsed 5 minutes ago.
Before the time you collapsed.
took
Oh.
10 minutes to put the tempo.
Yeah, sorry, 15 minutes.
15.
15 is what you got. Sorry, your sounds better. That's okay. A half hour at most back down. Like looking up at the sky, you can see the circle is actually quite close, and you would guess that they're only literally back down the mountain, and you would be able to see them.
I don't know about you. But I could really kill something right now. Say smoke at me. So unless you make a decision soon, you have to leave without me, or follow me in to rescue me once again.
I slap him.
I smirk at him. To battle it is then. I start getting up off my knees. Oh,
As you do with that perception check, you hear the sound of crackling,
crackling.
a fire crackling on the opposite side of the altar. And as you look there, you can see the light of a fire. You can't see the fire itself, but you can see the light of the fire shining from
On the outside of the altar or the outside of the fog?
the other side of the altar. The fog is it's just cleared the mountainside, and like the altar is between you and the fog, and the fire would be between the altar and the fog.
Okay. So standing up and noticing leaning heavily on my staff, I'm gonna actually start making my way towards the fire.
You take a few heavy steps using your sorry, it was with your glaive? Yeah, using your glaive as a walking stick. And as you circle around, you see a small campfire with 4 skewers around it and a parchment at the back of the altar.
Do I recognize the skewers?
And they have, each skewer has 2 perfect cubes of meat
Okay.
on there. And you're sure you would have noticed it before? It's as if it's as if it only appeared there when that decision was made.
Alright, I'll pick up the parchment.
Mikhail thinks payment is due.
Oh, for your soul things,
My soul's fine.
your bloodborne things. You should pay.
Mikhail will forgive this time.
Hey! My man. I look around, do I see any signs of... No, I look around unexpecting to find anything.
Give me a perception check.
Oh my gosh.
15.
That's pretty good. Okay. The fog itself being this close is gaseous forms of demons and souls clawing, trying to get free of some invisible boundary. Like their face is silently screaming, hands reaching out, and you reckon you just see the tail of Mikhail disappearing through the fog.
I start laughing. Heavily to myself. Alright, and then I'm gonna reach in, pick up the skewers, come back around, look at Alter, holding him up. To Harakai. I'm like, to battle it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go excitedly give him one, and then crawl into the tent. I'm gonna eat mine as I head towards
Both of them or one cube?
at 1 cube. Well, what do we usually eat?
There's always been 1 cube. This time there's 2 on each skewer.
Okay, yeah, 1 cube. I'm gonna wrap the other and put it in the pouch.
You pull it off, perfectly cooked, still steaming, and you just tear into it. And immediately as you do, it's a chore just eating it. But after even after the first gulp,
Yeah.
you just feel the tenseness in your body begin to relax.
Awesome. Alright.
Does it heal them of all his exhaustion?
You heal 1 point of exhaustion, and like you do a long rest, so you heal 1 point of exhaustion and
Awesome.
rest.
Awesome. I'm gonna crawl in and after I hand Harakai one, and then
And as you do,
Fine,
Kyla, you're coming to consciousness now.
alright, I'm gonna give him a skill reach.
What are you doing, Dario? So you're on the 10.
Yeah, I'm just like now. I'm still like just saying to myself like thinking of everything before it's like you're fading, like
It still like echoes in your mind.
so I'm just kind of in my own world, forgetting about everything.
So when I come to, drenched in my own sweat, the first words I mutter is Izzy, as I was still looking for it.
Do you want to find her? Then he. I hand you the skill.
I try to grab it.
I like partly feeding the first bite,
Yeah.
knowing how it affected on me.
I smell like white corner. And another small bite. And the more I feel the warmth or the gradually I start tearing into it.
Nice.
Alright, after he's taken first bite, I'm going to turn to Dario and like squat down in front of him. Is he with her?
He's conscious.
It's kind of like
Yeah, but spaced out or?
a little bit, but seeing you kneel down, like
Sorry, was that 1 point of exhaustion?
1 cube heals 1 point of exhaustion and gives you a long rest.
The long rest heals another point of exhaustion?
No, it's part of the. Yeah.
So just 1 point of exhaustion?
Yeah.
When you do long rest, it comes up with a box you tick for 1 point of exhaustion. I'm going to grab Dario's face and sort of examine him. I'm like, well, it's official. Let's just say I'm no longer the ugliest of the group. I say sort of beauty.
I kind of give you a smile. I'm like, I appreciate the jokes.
And it's skill.
Okay,
Are you up for one last battle, brother?
I've got promises to keep.
Let's keep them together. And I clasp him on the shoulder. And then I'm gonna head back out the tent to Harakai.
Before you leave, I grab your arm and I kind of turn you around and I pick something up my belt and give it to you. And I say, we're losing No one else. And I give you my potion of invulnerability.
What? Awesome. Thanks.
That's right.
Get it covered.
Alright. I take it and I thank you and I'm like, by the way, you may need both pieces. Or... and I just walk out.
Were you planning on giving Galmaraz back?
Actually, with your permission,
Slap him. Wait, what'd you say?
but with your permission, Captain, I think if this is to be our last battle, then we should see how well it cuts, don't you? And I take it off my back and I give it a few sort of swings in the air.
Stop.
And I sort of hold it away from you. I'm like, tell me about it. There are no secrets between friends.
It's not really a secret, it's just an ancient Karajan heirloom. How much do you want to know?
Why is this important to you, Harakai?
I meant to deliver it to that mountain.
Can I listen into this?
Yeah, where are
We're
you?
just outside the tent.
Yeah.
I just know I meant to deliver it to Swain.
But what does it mean to you?
It represents the entire Karajan base.
And the dwarves as well.
It is us.
It is hope. It is it not?
In the first stage of chaos, the king used it to behead the leader of the other tribe.
I've been sitting. So it has been used in battle.
Long ago.
In a time of need. And what better time? I say, because I hand it to him with both hands, push it against his chest. What better need than saving the world?
I know one. Saving my family.
And I'm like, when he takes up, grabbing my shoulders, and I'm like, then let's go save both at the same time.
Are you really just gonna run in there, guns blazing them?
Isn't that how we've always done it?
We still have to be logical about this. I think
Harika, there's no time for testing. I say, and I go over to Alphas with staff. And I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna try to pull it.
There's a moment of resistance as soon as you touch it, you feel judged almost. And as you pull at it slowly, it doesn't move. But something changes. You feel like searching in you. You feel judged. You feel watched. You feel observed.
As I'm holding that thing before I sort of like where I feel that resistance. say loud enough for Haruka to hear me and everyone in turn. For Athos, for Boga, for my mother, for your parents, Kyla,
Step out.
for your honor, Dario, and for the whole graduate race. For
Oh shit, who was the guy that died?
Or
for Oren. Alright, try to pull that out again.
with every word, with every vowel, the tip of the staff flutters and grows brighter and brighter. You say this and it grows brighter and brighter and brighter.
For the good of the world.
And it comes through. Glaring its 30 feet of light, warming you guys up with warmth that you haven't felt in a week, and filling you all with a renewed sense of hope and courage. As you all well know that going down there means most possible death, but I'm presuming you've all accepted the fact that doesn't matter at this stage. It's a small price to pay.
Turn back. Is everyone out?
So
Yes.
Do the rest of it off for now. Just,
Yeah. Is everyone out?
Quickly, I'm guessing Athos is iPad or somewhere on there.
When I was in the tent, he gave me this cure, and I just wrapped it up on my bag.
You didn't need it?
There was 2 needles.
Oh, you're an A1. Alright.
no,
As the light basks all of you guys, it almost, you don't know if it's light from Galmaraz, but Galmaraz also seems lit up. The gold detail around it shining bright, even the gems, like the different colored gems embedded into it, throw like a rainbow all around you guys in your faces.
Look at him like, for hope. In whatever form it may come. Pull my staff down towards the noise. Like, to battle!
Do you guys move forward?
He just kind of stands there and he just looks like, I don't know how to describe it, he just looks hollow. Yeah,
Who cut off the head, did you say with it?
the last king.
So just to remind you, so it was made in the first Age of Chaos,
Yeah.
pretty much as I said, like as a weapon of hope, and it was used in a time where like the Dwarves were heavily outnumbered, like getting slaughtered and stuff, and it was used to fight back the tides of greenskins and the tides of chaos, and it became it was made for that, and it became a sigil of hope essentially, and yeah.
Harkman is gonna run in front of Stallion and stand in front of him and like try and stop him, I guess.
Oh, I haven't moved yet. I've just pointed the staff down towards there.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in front of you. We're not doing this.
Alien's right.
No, this isn't right.
I woke up. Why are you here?
I'm here for you. All of you. You don't think throwing our lives away into this battle is an honorable way to go, considering all we've sacrificed to be here.
And yet we are here, Haruka. Still, by some ill fate.
And I plan on keeping it that way.
Why are we still here, Haruka? I have your gun next to him. The actual is nothing more but a symbol. You forget the man who swung that axe was the true savior. In a time of desperation, in a time when all hope was lost, in a time where hard decisions needed to be made.
Well, I know who used this axe, alright? But no. Are we really going to go and try and take on all of the last survivors?
Just the ones that survive.
No. No, I can't.
Do you not have a promise to keep?
Yes, I do. I'm going to keep you alive. You idiot.
Alright. I smell at him. Like, then best you do that, brother. And I get up and I start running down towards the battle.
Okay. Immediately as you get up and you start, like you get to where the edge of the road is, edge of the path, you can see down below the circle is actually really small, a lot smaller than you thought, and being this high up, you can see scattered all around an icy field, probably about 80 or so warriors, all of them locked in battle, some 3-on-3, others there's one dueling 6, and it is just a chaotic mess of steel and magic that just is flying from all directions. There's streaks of fire, there's lightning being called down from the sky, there's a group of 3 members that are surrounded with, there's like green energy cackling out of one, and in the middle you hear at first a roar of a wolf. A very, very large wolf. And as you look down to the sound of it,
Gaia style wolf?
no,
Do I run?
Like Bjorn style
you
wolf?
recognize it. And you look down and you see in the middle a warrior, almost as big as the rest, tearing through a swathe of Chaos Warriors.
As in the wolf warrior?
Your cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Fuck.
Alright.
And but to his back, he's accompanied by about 20 or so acolytes, and also in the middle, to him, streaking fire out of his hand, is Susanoo, and a smaller figure which looks like she's chained to him is Izzy.
I'm trying to stay within the target. I'm trying to stop him or whatever.
What are you guys doing? What are you two doing? Are you going down? Are you guys hesitant? Are you convinced?
No, I'm going down. How far are you ahead of me?
He's not far. He's just at the edge of where you're basically crawling. By the way,
Sorry.
did you give Izzy? Did Izzy end up taking the doll that you made her?
No,
She didn't
no,
want it. I've got it in my backpack.
Okay.
Sorry, so I'm not just rushing in blindly, I'm just running to the edge and
Yeah.
seeing who follows.
Okay,
My life.
as he walks up,
That's right. We do.
as he walks past me, I want to try and trip him up. Using my skyhook or whatever I can to try and trip him up.
Okay, make a attack against his AC
And I'm just
with disadvantage. Right?
I'm running.
And are you doing some strength?
Yeah, whatever you would attack with your
Yeah,
scythe.
so 9.
9? Okay, I'm guessing that's lower than your AC. He's gone. He's past you. Are you guys following him?
Yeah, I'm running after Danny because I'm exhausted. I'm calling out.
Is she eat both pieces or one piece? I think if you guys eat two, you might hit the rest of exhaustion. Might be a good idea.
Each piece heals a point of exhaustion. Like you get a long rest from each piece, so you can have the second one if you want, and heal second point of exhaustion.
Sure.
I got it.
Yeah, no, you need it.
Yeah, what are you saving before you use my
Yeah,
drive?
you need your secondary piece. Maybe hand it off.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't need it.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if it would give all exhaustion if they had both.
Sorry, I am going to eat that second piece. And as I eat it, before these guys came to the village, all I ever wanted was one adventure. And being with these guys has been amazing. Why die here? I'm glad to have these guys by my side.
Shut up! Shut the hell up! Look at what you're going into, you idiot! We are not doing this, alright?
If you follow Thunder, you can see Izzy down there.
Harakai. Have you followed me?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
just trying to stop him.
Alright, I'm gonna stand you in front of me. I'm gonna say, what do you see down there?
I don't know, I don't care, I don't know nothing.
Do you know what I see? Family. Promises that we made.
Well, we can fulfill them without dying.
I'm not saying we rush it there. You're always smarter than me, but we need to see
Walk
this through.
Alright, but how are we gonna do it?
I'll follow your lead if you follow me into battle.
We're not going into battle.
If we need to go into battle.
We're not going into battle.
If
As you guys are having this argument, you realize you guys might not have a choice as the fog has inched ever so closer to the
So try and make your way through this thing.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to go to the point where the battle is. And I'm just gonna scout if I can see Izzy.
You can see Izzy from where you are. You can see Izzy. Like this is close. This is all happening in front of you guys. It's about 80 or so warriors. Susanoo, Bjorn, and Izzy are in the middle, surrounded by probably like now 12 acolytes, as 8 of them have been cut down. and they're like the only place to go. The only safe place is where you guys currently are, and that's closing in. So either you're getting out with the bottle, or you guys are going down there.
We gotta go now, guys.
I'm gonna grab Kyla. Sorry, I'm just gonna say.
It's not like a dense battle, it's like scattered all around. This battle's happening.
Do you want to save your sister, or do you want her to watch you die?
We gotta go.
Follow Alni.
I touch you. And as I touch you, I cast Mage Armor on both of us.
Awesome. I'm going to turn to Dario quickly, so I'm going to give him a case bottle of consumption. And I'm going to say to him,
If there's no other choice, you can do what you can now.
Take it. If I have to, we'll take it out.
Dario, you before anyone. If we don't end this, you have a promise to fulfill. One that will change the course of the world. You, first and foremost, and then anyone else.
Like I said, we're taking it from.
What's the plan, Haruka?
Come on, guys, we gotta be quick.
As the fog edges closer.
How much time did that for the fog?
At the rate now, it's starting to move. You can obviously the whole circle is moving. You can see people at the edge of the circle moving close to the middle. Probably 2 minutes at the rate it's moving to get out of here, or like to move down, or get out of here.
Guys.
Can we see the other side of the circle?
Yeah, you can see the whole circle. That's what I'm saying. Like it's quite small now.
Whatever we do, we stay together. No splitting up. No fallen comrades. We stay close. We protect each other.
Look, we're not here to go crazy and just kill everyone, alright? Let's focus on Susano and Bjorn and Isabel. Mess up Susano, try and grab Bjorn, try and grab Isabel, and get the hell out.
Agreed.
Then I pick out like my smoke grenade. Is there a stealthy way of us getting it?
I don't know about a stealthy way, but I do know
I'm going to muster some power, and I'm going to push it towards your way and Thaline's way. As you guys are now have been hasted.
Nice. We're doing this?
we're doing this. I'm going to give this to Haruka.
Alright.
we gotta beeline it straight to his.
I just really got to go pee, so if you guys want to discuss more, discuss. Otherwise, everybody roll initiative, mark it down on the card, stick it up here for me.
What was the question you gave?
Vulnerability. So I think you're going to 1 minute.
You get resistance to all damage.
All damage.
So,
So does one of you guys take it?
Well, I'm going to stick with Ray. So
Yeah.
I should have the least.
Yeah,
I
got it.
think we should stick
Well, we
together,
should stay
and
close, yeah.
honestly, I'm going to beeline it straight to Izzy pretty much. Like,
You were going to die.
obviously,
exactly.
Obviously, I'm going.
Well, if you know that, okay.
But I get resistance anyway when I rage. That's
No.
what I'm saying. So it makes better for you guys too.
No, what's your AC?
17.
17.
Oh wait, and then what's haste give me +2? So 19.
A safe play or a smart play.
Okay.
Or
What's what's your
Going with that
AC currently?
50.
We gotta do this.
So haste gives you a plus
But what
2,
do
so
you
your
do?
haste is now 17. Oh, your AC is
What
now
if
17.
Bjorn obviously is not gonna just be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, what do you expect?
I mean,
though?
yeah,
we were here the whole time for this. You know, now we're like right here. We're not. We're like, oh, okay, we're going.
Yeah, I know, but how are we?
Look,
Who knows?
find a way.
Exactly. It always seems to
Look.
work its way out.
AC's right there.
We've been playing a whole season for this.
This is. What's the reason why you traveled all the way here to back out now? Like,
Literally fought giants to be here.
why didn't you try to stop this in the future? You're smart enough to know that
You choose Galmaraz.
you need to use them.
Yeah.
Let's do this. We're doing this. It's gonna be epic.
By the way,
There's 80 people.
if I get hit, you guys lose haste, or if I lose my concentration and you lose a turn, just FYI.
What the hell?
Yeah, so
But
don't get hit.
Okay.
we should just like go as slow as we can.
No!
No, because then the longer we take, the more people will die.
Yes! Is he could die! You're right!
They were like the two strongest things in the whole thing.
Oh, initiative. Oh, who still has exhaustion? I've got one more piece of meat.
I have 1 point of exhaustion left, but I don't think it's. I think he needs it more than you.
Alright,
That's what I've got.
I'll
Wait.
give you mine, eh?
I have a service as well.
He's gonna need it. He's half speed.
Yeah, I'll give you mine.
Yeah, I'll give you mine.
So,
Oh
full speed. Yeah, normal speed. Is that pace?
god.
Yeah, I'll
So if you eat two pieces of meat, you'll be on 1 exhaustion.
Yeah, that's good.
And Kyler, you're on 1 exhaustion?
I'm
Yeah.
on exhaustion.
1 exhaustion? No, that's not too bad, 1 exhaustion.
One exhaustion
I don't
is
know.
just.
One exhaustion is fine.
Advantage on complete checks.
Oh, and
Not bad.
check what West does. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
I have speed halved at disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, so eat 2
Yeah.
on me.
You're gonna eat That sounds good.
Just before the bed. Wait, look, it's the jazz.
You got this one.
It's so funny because whenever you talk to Shalel,
thing.
whenever you talk to Shalel, like you should do this, I just imagine like Athlon's like,
That's right.
like use the force kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh man, that was epic when you picked up the star. Alright, this is so awesome.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Like, as you picked it up, you like subconsciously felt Atlas nod.
And it's like, fish.
Oh, that's weird. You didn't try to do that at all.
So that's what it does to your stats, Hunter. I'll send you the full thing later, yeah?
Yeah.
That would be a permanent number level.
Yeah, would be. I ain't gonna give you one.
Definitely.
Yeah, you want one?
Yes, please.
So the keep going on.
You need-
Oh, this is too crazy, right?
Let me borrow a pen.
Yeah.
Oh, and before we quickly move into battle, the feathers I have left over, I want to put into like my gloves and everywhere.
Okay. And remember, you have those arrows that you made, and you have the arrows that you got from Mikhail as well.
Yeah. How
Sorry, I would
I'll
say
pick that
plus
one back.
2.
I think we're gonna use it.
Plus 2 to hit.
So do I get plus one?
And it's ready.
What kind of weapon?
Yeah.
Does it
You
change?
know, it's crafty as well. Let's just
Stuff, so
stop.
you.
Got
Oh, not enough time to do like the full.
Special magic.
So, also
Which
before in
the
battle,
it takes.
I'm going to,
Stop. You can pull on Michael's stuff.
in the tent, I don't want to disturb you.
Well, I used that. So it's a staff, but it comes on top of it. It's a quarter staff. And I choose that.
Grab sticks, gold coins.
If you make the light go out long
And,
enough,
it
then
has-
you could use that as a.
Look, from your.
Blood from my hand,
Yep.
and from my knee, and I'm gonna
Oh, okay, cool.
So
leave it in the tent.
Okay.
So I'll just shoot it.
And I'll give you 6 gold coins.
Beautiful. Does anyone else need? Do you need additional
Sorry,
cards?
was it 6 or 5 days? Do I give
It's
you
been 7 days.
So I give you how much?
6 gold. 7 gold.
7 gold. Do I give you one for the next day?
I've had it for ages.
No, just to this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh, sorry, it'd be 6 because you would have paid. You've already paid that.
Why
first,
is this
right?
my stuff?
What stuff?
My staff of healing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
It recovers, I think 2 + 4 per
Do you
day.
have the potion?
Yeah, sorry, it would be at full.
No.
Because I've kept it in mind, I've just said I've given it to you.
Remember, take it back though, because I get resistance to everything except for magic.
Also,
Yeah, either you or Kyla.
7?
I think maybe.
Sorry, 6 because you would have paid. You would have already paid on the first day. Thank you.
And then in the tent, I would have told Dari to do the same, or checked if he's done the same,
Okay.
to see if he has the gold.
yeah, I'll just like,
Do you have the gold?
yeah, I've got it.
Um,
I've just wiped my
Radiant
face.
Haze.
Yeah.
Um,
So, all done that, right?
The blood, just radiant. You don't roll
Alright, so
it
6
before.
days a week.
Damage, radiant damage.
So roll the dice.
Radiant plus
You guys
whatever it is.
Track whatever you
Slashing,
paid on it,
piercing.
okay? Remember to just write it down somewhere.
Yeah, I've got it in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
How much have you paid?
Oh, I've only.
I paid the same amount as you.
Yeah, it would be the
This is better.
yeah, 7. 7.
No, I think it's
What do you
Oh
think?
yeah, it would be 8.
8.
What is pain?
That blood one.
Oh, I think the KO forgave it.
No.
No, if it didn't take their song.
Oh,
It's got better.
So only 39,992.
Make sure you
when
check
you
it.
get back home, you'll pay this off easy.
Just ask your daddy. Daddy, can I have some money? I got you.
Alright, we ready for this?
Don't you see? Right.
Holy shit.
I'm going to crush a 2nd level spell
Yeah.
as we head down there.
Sure, we did your base then the one day job in between both jobs.
I'm crushing this.
Unless you
Who's
ate the meat
this?
after you did that.
Sorry?
Can I?
Unless you ate the meat, the second piece of meat after you did that.
Yes. Yes, that is what he did.
That's exactly what I did.
Before you did this spell as well?
Oh wait,
Yes.
wait. Should we use this? Pass
Should I do that,
trace?
Itzy?
What's that?
I don't think we will be able to.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's fine. I'll let you talk.
Should I do it anyway?
And then remember, because it gives you a
I
higher,
got a couple spells as well.
higher stealth, but it's still the best case
Yeah.
scenario. You know what I mean? Like if there's that many people in all this battle,
let's do
it's not like you're invisible, so
Okay,
you might still be spotted.
But it's like, you know, it's just like.
When do you get that? When you
Because if
next
I
time
do
up?
it and then eat the piece of meat,
Yeah.
if I can
You
do
can
that.
use your tangents.
You think so? Yeah.
That's
So I
so cool. I
can
do
use
all that for
intelligence
free.
instead of my strength for gun runs.
Can I
Because
say
the next
that I
level is an
pass
ability I
without
get.
a trace, then eat a piece of meat?
For magic weapons, I can use intelligence to strength.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's true.
So everyone gets like a +10 to this.
Oh, sorry. I needed a roll, don't I? Can I have that piece of paper? No, fine.
Finally might see how we can get his hands there.
So
Why do I always roll so
Alvarez.
low?
Come on! Let's get into this shit! I wish I was here.
4, 5, 6. Yeah. Guys, I've got a really.
Oh, by the way, a hobbit comes out of nowhere and is like,
Let's go!
He's like,
It's okay, you're mad.
Can I see if there's a hobbit on
I
the
should think about it.
you see him like at the end of the path where you guys are just waiting for you.
so this here,
with an exclamation mark above it.
does that give me +6 to
No, you change
He has like my
it.
magical trickery. Yeah.
Which means you would get a +6 modifier.
What is
Every time, take away.
So strength. So if you change,
That's how we're gonna do it now.
is there a way to edit that? I'm sure there's a way to edit that. Because see how it's +3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be +6. Then I'm presuming you get +3 from somewhere else.
I'm going to scroll up.
Yeah. So yeah, just change whatever the base is to 23,
Yep.
and then it'll have that. And then just remember where your score is and change it back after.
Yep.
Girls?
Hell no. Do you have the thingo for
No.
gamma still?
I told you, your AC is 17.
Yeah, but I figured I would just +2.
Sorry,
ahead.
what was that?
Sorry.
Because
I only have what I sent you.
if you get
guys.
here,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's base AC.
it's just my.
I'll just put +2 on there,
so
then we'll-
I'm using
it
like.
goes
Is
with
that the messenger account?
Gotcha, you're right.
So if you could just like copy and paste it to this one.
I understand. Alright, guys. This is what the build up for like 2 years has been.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is it. And that's where we're gonna leave it up this session.
Ooh, biscuits.
Stuff the biscuits! Fuck them off!
Yeah, thanks, mate. Exactly.
I'll fuck them off one by one in my stomach. What is it? Yeah, just...
Guys, you have to get my phone back.
Can I just decide how's it gone? Can I?
Sorry,
You said you appreciate it's good fashion.
Yeah.
yeah, we've got good toast. So, just, I'm a little bit funny when it comes to D&D and healing.
Yeah.
The dagger that he put in my knee and all that stuff, and he twisted it. Am I still like?
No, you're okay. But the scars will remain there.
Right,
But
it's
you're
not
not.
going to affect my walking.
No, you're all good.
Okay.
But for Dario, it has fucked up one of his eyes.
Can you still shoot 600 feet?
You
That's
get a -10. No. Cool. Alright, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you roll initiative? Alright. Let's just keep sleeping.
Oh my god, guys, this is it. Brace yourselves.
Oh yeah.
Hold the line.
I've got holy water still.
I got 10
From
oil
all the way
flasks for some
out of
reason.
sight.
I did
Yeah.
this again.
I got 2 vials.
Oh my god, yeah, I thought you were like...
Oh yeah, can I apply the holy water to Galmaraz?
Yeah.
Do you have any...
So it makes it do radiant damage now, right?
Yeah, is that what I said? The...
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, or you could apply it to like 10 pieces of ammunition.
Do you have any spare?
Yeah, I have a spare vial.
Okay.
I'm just not...
He's already got ready.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Yeah.
Around 6 seconds. Yeah.
And then, are you gonna apply it?
Yeah.
I gave the other vial to Dario. He applied it to his sponsor. Alright, yeah.
I just remembered something and I frantically grabbed my bag. And I pulled out 3 vials. Put this on yourself.
Oh, is this buckbeak?
What is it?
Chuck one to Dario.
What is it?
But right, it's the
Your resistance to magical damage for an hour.
The blood of... Yeah.
Tony, it takes all the bottles.
Well, you've already got the vulnerability thing, right?
It's.
Sorry?
What's the
No, I
environment?
gave that back to Dario. Yeah.
There's only 3?
It's only 3. And I hand it. And I throw it in my hand.
Well, someone just have the invulnerability.
Does that last for an hour as well?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a minute.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's on a hot
Yeah, it's just
situation.
pretty okay.
Look, you take it.
You ask if she anything, to be honest.
Yeah, 1 minute.
My
Well,
father.
maybe you hold on to the invulnerability then.
Always. Always be the perfect bartender.
My captain told me to keep the youngest safe.
Tell you what.
I'm gonna grab it, uncork it, and pour it on him.
Nice.
As he does that, I'm going to shake water, and it's not water, so I don't know if that's gonna work. It's not gonna work.
No, don't worry. You get coated, isn't it?
Can I give him half the coat, as in like?
No, it won't do anything. You need the full thing.
But I will take my bite.
Alright, so you guys are puffed up. Let's do this.
All right.
So excited.
The Condemned. As you stand at the top of the mountain watching the chaos unfold below, Chaos Warrior against Chaos Warrior, bodies littered across the icy field.
Oh,
You take one final look at the family member each next to you, beside you, as you guys make your way down the path and into the open chaos. The eye ever watching above you. What are you guys trying to do?
Focusing on Bjorn.
Focusing to make it to Bjorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm focusing to make it to Izzy, which is that general direction.
As the group, what are we doing?
We're trying to get them out.
Can I see
Okay.
anyone on the
Get them out
of the
with us.
circle?
Yeah.
That's right, we're gonna have
everyone.
the potion.
About to touch the circle?
Yeah.
Alright, while we're making our way down, if I can, I just want to shoot at their feet to lock them into place. The circle engulfs them.
Nice. All right. I'll let you take.
What'd you do, sorry?
So I'm looking around the circle, and anyone that's about to touch it, I'm trying to
Hey.
shoot their feet to lock them in place.
I'm always focused on Izzy, and if I feel like she might get a hit or take a swing by something, I'm going to cast a fire bolt.
Alright, she's pretty out of distance at the moment. Like it's close, but should be out of distance. Like you guys are gonna have to make it a little bit.
Okay, just to visualize it, how far away.
Like to her, you would be like 400 meters.
Oh,
But the battles are like everywhere around.
okay.
Yeah.
How big is this area? Like,
It's like think of
like are they
maybe
at
two
the
high
edge?
school. Yeah, you guys are on the edge. So think of like two high school
And
ovals maybe.
So they're
That would be the size of the current circle, and they are in the middle.
in the middle. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. All right. So as a group, you guys are moving towards Isabel and Bjorn. All right. I need everyone.
Oh, what's happening with those shots?
You take them and roll them. Roll 2 shots as you guys are running down. And then I need everyone to make a straight D20 roll.
No modifiers?
No modifiers.
What formation did you work that out? Formation?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What? How you guys going down? Shit.
I am.
Spread out, single file, kind of clustered together like 2 by 2.
2 by 2.
2 by 2.
Can I put Haruka on my shoulder?
If you want, but I'm gonna say limit your ability to fight properly. Oh, unless
Not my movement.
eh?
Not my movement though.
No, you movement.
Only until we get into a fight. Obviously, then I'll put him down. But just to try and up a bit more ground. Especially because I've got haste. Oh wait, but then you're
But then I can't.
Alright,
Yeah,
never
we'll
mind.
leave them behind.
Yeah,
I've got haste.
Yeah.
You can go
Nah,
back.
we'll
You
just
walk
stay
half speed if you pick me
We'll
up.
stay together.
I got 20, 25.
Okay, you hit 2 people at the edge of the circle, which are still currently fighting. You see the first one that you hit. As the edge gets like you shoot it like across the field, and you see it land perfectly in his foot. And as he's at the edge of the circle, the Chaos Warrior fighting him looks at him, and you just see him turn around, leaving him. As the fog gets closer, clawed hands reach out, and you just see them grabbing him and just ripping him in.
Oh,
you just see
wow.
like his first arm just gets ripped off as he struggles, and then like he's quickly like a tentacle wraps around his neck, and he just into the fog.
Already?
Just, I'm assuming we'd be able to see this. Other than Bjorn, Susano, and Isabel, is everyone else here a Chaos Warrior or an Acolyte?
Yeah, from what you guys see, there is creatures though. Like there's a few manticores flying around, and like just in the fray.
Yeah.
But
But were there only like human-ish
From where?
them?
From what you guys can see, yeah.
My hobbits.
There actually is one shorter figure that you guys can see.
It's you.
That was the one that the green, like,
Oh, yeah.
tackling energy was coming from. You've seen him before. What if you
Oh
guys?
yeah, we thought he was a Drewski.
What?
Oh yeah.
The guy that you ran to, Athos and Harakai, what was his name? We went to the encampment to rescue Izzy.
Oh,
Igor.
Can we see Ivor or is he here too?
It's probably with that, right?
Okay.
Remember, there's 20 acolytes, there's 12 now, 8 have already died, and you can recognize him leading the acolytes. That's like made like a protective ring around Susano.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Alright, what'd you get? 3 rolls. 10, 7, 6.
Since I haven't done
Because I was too busy shooting arrows.
Hey.
Okay. You guys, in a formation, run down the hill, picking up speed, and immediately, as soon as you guys clear that path, you guys are in the fray. There's warriors hacking at each other. You run past one, he like drives his sword through his chest, and then just stomps on his face before ripping the sword out, and then ducking underneath another hit before he guts one of the other warriors. Warriors fighting everywhere, and warriors just dropping everywhere. The man's claw flies overhead, and you just see him just picks up one of the warriors and just takes off with him, dropping him as it gets another 20 feet in the air, just dropping him, and you just see him go. Yeah.
Sorry, can I just say, I don't know if it's weird, right, but as we're running, I want to rage, but I want to time it like as I'm going in for a first attack, so
Okay.
outside of my turn.
Okay.
Is that
Sounds
right?
good. Yeah, that's fine. As you guys run, like you see, like boom, Chaos Warrior knocks down another one, and then boom, just gets blasted back as he's hit with a source of magic. And then there's just like another one riding like a demonic horse, just tramples over the one that was dead. As he like spears one and like picks him up as he's like running past. Based on those rolls, in front of you guys, there is a warrior that's just decapitated one. As him and his 2 allies turn around to face you guys as they swing their swords.
Oh, this is cool.
Locking eyes with you guys. Does everyone have their models?
Yeah.
Put them on that side for me.
Can we go in formation?
It's me and Dalian up front.
Can I go behind?
You can rage.
Yeah, boy. How far are we? Is that how far we actually are?
I'll say you guys can put yourself. How far was that?
60 feet.
Yeah, you can put yourself anywhere within 60 feet.
So anywhere
Maybe
within this
30.
range?
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, so we can, just in case the spell passes, we can get to it quicker.
Yeah?
Yep.
Unless you guys want to stay back or something.
Oh yeah, maybe you guys, stay within 30
No,
feet.
I want to
Yeah.
stay next to.
So what's for this situation where you attack from
No,
the side?
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like there's battles everywhere.
Yeah, stay behind us, but close.
I'm gonna stay.
Also,
Okay.
your longsword is doing radiant damage as well. It's double damage.
Oh, my radio.
Yeah.
Yep. Get in there, boy.
So,
Remember,
Oh, don't
you're-
get arrows.
yeah, arrows are slain as well. Yeah.
Plus, be close for healing. Yeah, 'cause you got
Yeah.
the cure wounds, you might
Correct. Yeah, we gotta work together on this one.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, there is no Athos with his mace on this one.
I've got my radio.
but there is a Harakai with a Galmra.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
This is very excellent.
So, I think yours is connected, and every time you do something, it's
I'm gonna turn up my Bluetooth.
I don't know, I'm just gonna go after one, tank one.
Yeah, I think if we focus in on
If you guys, yeah, if you guys can pick off the ones sort of further out, and then Harakai and I will try to.
Nah, I think let's all focus on one.
So is that initiative 4?
So we need to worry.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, whoops.
6.
Oh yeah, 2 normals plus the target 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Can someone track HP for me?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks, bro. So, where are the
Status.
yeah? Do you know where they are? Are they in the room or are they?
Are they in the room?
We've got the colourful things.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's all focus on one. 'Cause then if we can take one, then that's one more out of the initiative order.
Well, let's try really getting advantage between us as well. Like, you know,
Yeah, if we try and flank it.
I'm going to try to cast fireball.
they're essentially going to be attacking us as well. So,
Is that gonna be like Hunter's Mark plus radiant damage?
yeah.
Plus we all get like resistance to
You know,
that.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Just so you know, Ahmed, 15 has taken 20 points of damage.
Free dash.
What do you think, guys?
Alright. What'd you say, sorry, hello?
Sorry, as we were running down, there was people we passed, but no one directly behind us, right?
Yeah, there is people behind you guys now. But they're floating.
Straight missing.
Yellow is taking 20 points of damage. I think that's green. Has taken 10. And this guy has taken 20 as well, red.
Red, yellow, red.
Alright,
Can I do an inside check?
on your turn, yeah. Alright, so as the middle one drops the helmed head of the warrior he just defeated, he twirls
so cool.
his axe at you as they get ready to fight. You guys, okay, what are you doing?
Let's go, baby.
But you just hear the screams like directly behind you guys. There's people fighting.
Alright, yeah, I guess we're just gonna go for it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I try and get in there? Because then you could flank there, but then you get flanked.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah?
No, well, he's the.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna, just as I'm running down, I'm kind of gonna activate my rocket boots for a split second, jump up, and as I'm there, just come down with
Galvaraz!
Galvaraz! And then the potion also gave me bless, so I added these.
Fuck yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Shot Galvaraz!
Alright, so
Let's go,
that's the
epic.
damage. That's instantly 6, 12, 18. It's double because it's radiant, so 36.
Oh, is it double because it's radiant?
Yeah, 36. That's 24. That's 60 plus
Wait,
7 doubled.
Galvaraz is.
So 74 damage.
Why have you not been using Galvaraz?
That was a crit. That was a crit.
But you haven't rolled.
And you haven't even rolled for your other roll.
Yeah, well that's without rolling. It's 74 damage.
74. He was
94.
literally 1 point left. So you're gonna do it. So how do you want to do it?
Just as I come down, activate my rocket boots. And I'm just gonna like yell in his face and just like, just straight down the middle and just come straight through.
You just see a flash of sparks as, like, the first time you guys have ever seen Haruka in close combat wielding, like, it's just majestic. Like, just the sight of it is just awe-inspiring as he flies through and just whoosh, so
And as it's
fitting.
falling, all the gems kind of gleam and it's just like this strike of like a rainbow and it comes down.
And you can almost hear, like, you're not sure if it's the roar of the Chaos Warrior or the roar of the thousands of dwarves. You know, the spirits of his ancestors roaring out in vengeance as it just comes down, carving him clean into as he just falls into two separate pieces.
So, oh, and Mecha Guy would be here as well, by the way. Yeah. Cool.
Anything else?
And then bonus action, I will command Mecha Gaia. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Who's gonna take a attack at this guy? Getting a 13.
13 misses. Goosh.
And then I think that's it.
She was attacking from there.
Yeah, I'll start range 30
Nice.
feet. And then that's it.
Alright. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna attack you, Dario.
Oh my god, I can't believe that was Chris.
Seriously, what about this? Getting a 11.
Miss.
and getting a 18.
AC 17 plus the magic potion. Oh, that's just damage.
Yep. So
Yeah.
hits. Does. Oops. 6, 8, 13 points of damage.
Did you activate the illusion?
As it with his longsword swings at you twice. The next one goes up to you, Thalion, and attacks with his battle axe. Getting a 10 and getting a natural 1. Both of them you can easily dodge as it's your turn, as you get ready to respond.
Alright,
There's more.
so I'm gonna attack back, so I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
Wait. You should have got a reaction when he stepped into your range.
Oh, it's not hit. Yeah.
Go ahead, yep.
So I'll use that roll for my reaction.
Yep.
So that was 13. Wait, sorry.
Sorry.
13.
So whatever you,
20, 22 plus 3, isn't it?
yeah, like
So
whatever
24.
your whole arm is now, just add 2 of them.
24.
24 hits.
I thought that'd be an easy one.
Gotcha. Yep. Doing 10 damage.
Double the radiant.
Oh yeah.
Doing 20 damage.
Radiant, using the staff. Nice.
He's using it as
So that was
a,
my reaction.
as a glade cloak.
Okay.
Yep.
That's your action, yep. Then you'll come.
Alright, then my actual attack.
This is gonna get crazy.
So 28.
28 hits.
Doing 14 damage. Double, so 28 damage.
Is that okay?
How much? 28?
28.
Yeah.
Then doing my second attack.
But no!
Getting 29.
The hits?
Yep, 29 hits.
Doing 32 damage.
You're already not going obviously, yeah.
Then I'm going in for my third attack.
How much HP do you put up? 95?
These ones are 95.
Getting 27.
Hits.
Yep.
Doing
5 damage.
6, 14, 16, 32 damage.
Yeah. Everyone moves.
How do you do it?
Alright, so as he's coming in, I'm testing out this new glaive, right? So he goes in for his attacks. So I block and then attack, and then block, and then as I block, I'm still working out, then the radiant light comes out and slashes as I'm coming up, and then I sort of spin and come around and take off his head with the radiant part of the
And just see as it automatically, as it's just a twirl of light as the staff dances around. And in his armor, it's like searing red hot cuts where you've cut it. As his body just falls to the ground.
awesome. And then I'm going to come around here, flank this guy, and then I'm going to attack.
Yep.
Haste attack.
That would do.
Sorry?
20.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So that's 10, 20, 40.
You don't even need that first. He just needed stuff.
44.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry. 10, 20, 26, 30. So that's 60 damage. Sorry, 60. Sorry, that's 80 damage.
What? What's the modifier? Oh, because you only know the dice. Your multiplier.
So how do you want to do it? Because he was already taking 20.
Holy cow.
So before the first one's even fallen to his knees, you've danced around to the back of this one.
Yeah, alright, so I'll come around, cut off this guy's head, and then as he's falling to the ground, I'm going to actually launch myself off of him and come in with the glaive and just stick it through the back of this guy.
Dario, you just see bright light in your face as the sunblade just comes out of his heavy, thick armor, and you just see him still like arms still raised in the air. His weapon drops as the blade just retracts, and he just falls to the side. 3 of them decimated as you guys charge forward, cutting through them as you keep moving. Alright.
Tonight.
Yep.
Ready in action.
Yep, what do you want to do?
For the next group of people we see, I want to cast a fireball on them.
Okay. Next combat that you engage in?
Next, yeah.
Yep, okay, awesome. Alright, everyone roll a d20.
12.
8.
8, 9. Okay, Joe, I need you to roll a d6.
3.
Alright, can you guys, I'm presuming you go back into formation?
Yeah.
Yep, put yourselves back there. And I'm really sorry, my motor case is in my other car, so I'm going to be using some voice here.
I'm just one behind them.
How many models do you need?
I think I've got some now.
Do you? Awesome.
Skeletons, I think.
Yeah, perfect, that'll do. If you grab me like 5, that'll be perfect.
Oh, my foot's dead.
Yeah. And hitting him with the vulnerability,
Yeah.
like doing like 30 damage is huge, but then just doubling that is just crazy.
Good start, good start, good start.
Holy shit.
Dang.
Sorry, I think Chloe's finished it, but I've got these if you want.
Oh, we just upgraded.
Galmaraz! Holy shit!
You took that too.
Yeah, but I'm pretty juiced up otherwise.
Yeah, I think me too. Manticore!
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. What does that one say in the middle? Chaos, magical, chaos.
You roll correctly. Alright. Can you chuck this 60 feet directly behind you guys? You guys continue your charge down through, dodging and weaving through battle. Occasionally, you know, there might be someone like over someone like bashing, like you strike past them, you know, taking out as many as you can, thinning them out as you guys make your way closer and closer to the group and move. You can the roars of Björn. Just the sound over everything, over the sound of battle, as you just see him just claw down one of the Chaos Warriors, ripping just 3 gashes through his armor. You can just see pieces of armor just fly off as the warrior falls to the ground. Another streak of fire comes from Susanoo, engulfing 3 warriors that have charged up to them as crossbow bolts just continuously fly from the circle around them. You just Alclad get down, load another bolt, and it's just a circle of fire and crossbow bolts just flying out from him. As you guys stopped, you just hear the roaring of the Manticore crashing down behind you guys, and you see a Chaos Warrior approaching you from the right, and then a Chaos Sorcerer, which is the red one, and another Chaos Warrior who've just finished off a group of 6 approaching you guys.
Have they taken any damage?
Yeah, that guy hasn't taken any damage. Sorcerer's taken 10, and this guy's taken 10, and the Manticore's fresh. Okay. You're up with your reaction. What are you doing? Who are you throwing it at?
Get out of the way! I'm gonna throw it at... Dang, he's gonna dispel it. So let's see what happens. This group, the ones that I see first.
Should we be throwing it at?
This group?
Okay. And what level are you doing it at?
It's a level 3 spell.
Okay, so he'll use counter spell. As it comes towards him, he just swings his arm and it just vanishes.
With counter spell, there's a range on it.
Yeah, but you don't know what else they have.
Yeah.
Anything else? That's it? Okay, you're up.
That's a 3rd level spell, so wild people.
Oh yeah? No, you're good.
Does it continue the same initiative or is it
Yes. Yep, so Haruka, you're up.
Alright,
yeah, we're restarting the round on it?
Yep.
I'm going to.
Damn, these spellcasters.
Should we go to the sorcerer first?
Absolutely.
Alright. Alright, guys, I'm going to go 1, 2. Oh, actually. I'm going to mess up the. Because it's still coming
You
around.
can't range.
Yeah, I can.
Starting
You're
your
going to set up my count.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to spend my action to set up my cannon. Right here. And I'm going to make it the healing one. So
Okay.
we all gain.
Oh, the 10 HP?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I remember you got the 10 HP from the potion as well.
Yeah. Alright. So that's 12 to HP.
Yay.
Awesome. Good job.
And then bonus action. Oh, that is my bonus action to command it. That's it. Should we just stay there and wait for them? That's it.
They'll be ready in action.
Warriors are just.
Alright. Alex Warrior is going to move 30 feet towards Dario.
Yeah.
30 feet.
6. That's what we do that?
Yeah, more towards the back there, so just pull them
Oh,
up.
sorry.
Over, that's right.
Good?
Yep,
Okay.
there, that's fine. And as he's rushing forward, he's going to pull out a small throwing axe and fight you, Dario. Getting a natural one, so you're fine. Who's next? Alright, Manticore is going to move.
Is he flying?
No, he's just standing, so he's going to move 30 feet towards them. And then he's going to use his tail spike against Kyla. Getting natural 20. So you see his tail raise up behind him and it whips down, and as it does, 3 giant spikes loose from it and come flying at you. So it's 1d8, so 8 plus 12, so 17 points of piercing damage.
Good thing you got 10 HP.
Yeah.
These 3 bony spikes lodge into your back. Yeah.
Okay. I have to roll to see if I keep my concentration. What do I have to take? How does this work?
It's over 10 or half the damage, which is higher.
19 plus Constitution, which is like 25. Alright, nice.
Throwing an axe at you, Alien. Getting a 22, I reckon.
Can
Yeah,
I
22.
can I attack him as a reaction?
Yeah, but he's taking us too fast.
Yeah. 22 hits.
So you take 6 points of piercing damage. Then go ahead.
This 10 HP is that
Half.
Sorry, was that magical damage?
No.
Oh, that's right. What's his thing?
30.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh, oops, that's that right.
Fuck, how juiced up are you?
Would you roll a natural 20?
19.
Oh, what? The fuck?
Yeah, I took a potion. Put it up, so I've got plus 9.
Let's do it. I love it.
So he takes 6. 32 damage.
That's good.
Okay.
That's right, double kill.
Next. Alright, so the Chaos Sorcerer.
That's being grouped down might be a bad.
Alright.
When it comes to sorcery.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I got focus on the next.
Alright. The cone of 60 feet. How does the cone work again?
It goes like 1, 3, 4.
Okay, so
One,
they
three,
get,
all of you guys?
who they get from here? So just go like 60 feet this way. Like, do you count 60 feet that way first?
I have the code in my diary. I'm just gonna get it if you want.
Okay.
25. Yeah, it's massive. So I think it's when the light's pointed 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, so that'll get everyone.
15. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So all you guys need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, actually, sorry, it's, so that'd
This
be,
is a 15 feet code.
yeah.
This is
Oh, maybe it's not that one.
there's multiple codes. How does the street look like?
So that's horrible in that.
So that's on 15 feet.
That's only 15 feet, so it's double.
Yeah. So that would reach everyone. If that's 15, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
That's because we lost
And-
before, right?
Is this fine?
Natural 20. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Nice. DC 17.
I got a 5.
Damn.
It's only 13. Let's see what's
I got 10.
Okay. 14, 17, 22, Alright, so everyone that failed takes 40 points of cold damage.
40.
Everyone that passed takes takes 20.
Remember with the like beats blood?
Yeah.
You got to take half.
As he comes up in front of you guys, outstretches his hands, and just a cone of ice just shoots out from him. Ice, cold wind, you name it, just flies out from him, absolutely smothering you guys.
So I take 20.
And
Yeah.
that's where as well. So he fails, so he will take he takes a 40 as well.
What, half for him?
No, he failed. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, so 20. Alright, and then it's Alien.
I'm gonna go tie this guy up here. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm gonna complete my active when you make it. Alright, then I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
Right on the line.
30.
You hit. That potion is wicked.
Yeah. Doing 12. 36 damage.
Respectable.
Sorcerer has the same hit points.
120 for the sorcerer.
Doing second attack. Doing a 23.
Over hits.
Doing 30 damage. Then doing my third attack.
Yeah. Inshallah, you guys are very good today.
16.
16 misses.
Yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to take my bonus attack on my blade.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
And natural 20.
That's so good. Damn, what criticals.
So pole arm is just a D4, but you still double it. And do I still get my?
You get your max 4, and then you just roll up digits.
And then do I get my?
We also for yeah, that's ability on your
I
crits.
don't know if it's just my.
Still an attack.
Yeah, it's not great.
So what do I add another 4?
Oh,
So I get to
your
add
max
additional
4,
dice. Yeah.
and roll a d4, and roll with your barbarian dice.
Sorry. I need to roll to see if I lost the concentration again because I took damage.
Yep, go ahead.
And if I lose,
Would I still get the +2 from Sunblade?
I took damage.
Yeah, it's a modifier. It's all a modifier.
I lost this. His fan would have been voided.
How much did you get?
Natural
16, 26, 32 damage.
What's that, 32?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm seeing as well.
Yeah.
Hey, he's stole this bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is the battle of all times at the moment.
I've had that bottle for ages.
Yeah, drink one.
Yeah.
Ages.
Sorry, your turn?
This was 4.
Let me just try and finish that.
It's got like, it's rough. I'm not going to say exactly how much it's got.
Gary, you gotta be careful as well. You've taken serious damage, haven't you? Yeah, don't
Almost
fall.
halfway.
Don't fall.
I'm less than halfway.
Somebody do some healing.
Don't forget you've still got haste, so you've got an extra action anyway, so you can probably shoot and still heal.
How much damage does he take?
Oh, I say? Or have I
Yeah,
say?
you can say that's good.
He's got 12 more in his hand.
That's my turn now. I'm going to take a shot at the sorcerer.
Do you want to use?
Hunter's Mark. Do that.
Is that actual bonus?
Oh, easy. That's 26.
Very easy, good.
And because he's taking damage.
Oh, I did it, yeah.
5,
This is the first round of this battle.
14, 20 damage.
Is it?
That's not good. This is last 4 minutes.
That's it'll stay. We'll carry on to this battle.
Yeah, so I'll count the rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
Round
the
2.
second round then, isn't it? Yeah.
For my next turn,
Oh, you took the next one.
Oh, you killed him? Yep, so what did you do? Shoot him?
yeah.
Alright, so Thalion cut the shit out of him from the back and then
I'm going
So
to
the last is 10 minutes.
cast Cure Wounds on Kyla. 1d8.
you
throw.
get 2 attacks during
Yeah.
the first action.
Yeah,
though,
but
so-
here's the thing, did you have your bow out before, or did you have that out? Yeah, so you'll have to put your bow away, pull your sword out.
It's free action, right?
Reaction, yeah.
It's a free action, so put it away.
Not to swap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
Oh, that's probably right. That's right. I just thought you already had your sword out, put away your sword, put away your bow, and then put away your bow quick, so thereabouts, that you can't.
Yeah.
But it's shooting.
Yeah, okay, sure.
If you started this round with your bow, that would be fine.
Did you start the round with your bow? Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, you can attack with your rapier if you want. Up to you.
Do it.
Just attacking the rope.
Yeah, get it. It's great.
Alright, so you take a shot, quickly stow your bow, and as you walk towards the sky, you pull out.
You go defensive stance.
What should I put the stuff?
I don't know.
So, is it +6 to hit?
I can defend yourself if you can. So you can.
But will that stay, if I add to my AC, will that stay for my next review attack?
What does it say?
So it says, the first time you attack with the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all the swords with bonus to your armor class instead of using the bonus on any attacks that turn.
Yeah, so I'll say until it gets back to your turn.
So I'll go, plus 4 to my AC. So my AC is 21.
Plus 4? Is it a plus 3?
Plus 3, yeah.
But it's because I have wait, is it plus 1?
Plus
Plus 3. I'll just add 3 to my AC.
Okay.
Get him, Dario.
19.
19 hits on him.
It's still getting there.
Oh, I know we might have this one. Okay. So I do 6, 9 points, doubles to 18 points.
Is yours radiant as well?
Yeah,
Good call, whatever.
Oh, nice. Shit, yeah.
That's it. Alright, Carla, you're up.
For my bonus action, I would like to examine the mandible.
What are you trying to find out?
It's pretty fluffy.
Huh?
It burns.
So he burns. I'm just trying to find out if I can find like. I'm trying to examine like if I put fire on him, how fluffy is he? Is he?
Alright, so
or-
make a same check, but if you remember the manticore, it's got the body of a lion.
Sorry.
And then like the rear of a I think it's a griffin or something. Oh no, it's a scorpion. That's why it's got the tail.
Okay.
So you don't waste your bonus. He's not he doesn't have extra damage for fire or anything like that.
I'm going to cast. I don't really have a lot of attacks. Only 2. I'm going to cast the Firebolt cantrip.
Okay, go ahead.
Getting a 25.
25 hits.
And then 2d. Getting a.
You're lucky because I just realized it has multi-attack and makes 3 attacks from its tail.
Oh, I would have died for sure.
You should stop reading.
Getting a 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage? Yep.
Shit. Okay. Can I step maybe 1 in here?
Fine. If you can, try and get within 30 feet of me, just in case.
Can you?
Like, in here, I think. No, I don't have all those in me, but.
it. So.
Alright, Haruka, you're up.
Alright, bonus action, I'm gonna activate the cannon again.
How far does it go?
It's only 10 feet, so I'll get you 8, 4, so another 12 temp HP. So, right here, and then...
So it replaces that.
Yeah.
So it replaces your old HP. Your old HP. I don't have any, so that's good.
Alright. And then... pick up, like, here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just the colleges.
Alright, we have 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh shit.
Go for us!
Should I go here or should I get that way?
No, go there.
It's just this guy goes next, so...
Yeah.
I attacked him first.
Oh, okay,
So he rolls disadvantage and anyone he attacks takes half damage.
I'll go there then. Alright. So I'm gonna like jump onto the cannon and as I vault over it, activate the rocket boots and like jump over this guy and come down.
That's cool.
Haruka, rocket boots and Galvaraz. Holy shit.
Scientific roll.
So that's 23
Hits.
plus 10. Yep.
Man.
Plus
Okay.
10!
Okay, so it's a d12 plus
It seems like it
7. 13, and then
I
it's
need some weapons.
3d6 because of the same enemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
13, 16, 19. So 24 doubles, so 48 damage. And then that's it for my side. So he's my bonus action.
Alright, so for his turn then, he's going to attack, multi-attack you, Dario.
Yep.
Getting a 22. And getting a 23. So
Damn.
first getting 7,
Oh, they should be here.
15.
Oh yeah.
15. So first attack does 20 slashing. Then his second attack does 4, 11, 16 slashing. 36. Yep.
He's still up.
Yeah, I got 41.
Oh shit.
Alright, the Manticore is going to move 30 feet towards the group.
Can anyone in particular?
Can it reach?
It can reach to there.
Perfect. Alright, so it's going to go there, and then it's going to do its multi-attack against you, Dario.
What do you want, Dario? 7.
Alright, so it bites at you, getting a 13.
Yes.
And then claws at you twice, getting 16.
Yes.
And a 13.
Yes.
So it comes in, whoosh, you duck underneath it, and boom, boom, swipes at you twice. You just manage to dance the both attacks as it roars at you in fury. That's that guy. He's going to move towards whoever's at the front, and he's going to attack you.
So he rolls with disadvantage.
Ooh. Okay.
You taking the damage?
2 natural 2s for his first attack, and a 14 for his second attack. Alright.
Rage armor.
Okay, Sorcerer is dead. Darlene, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna flank this guy. I'm gonna attack recklessly. Getting 28.
Hits.
Doing 6, 12, 16, 32 damage. And then his second attack,
We don't have to roll for it to see if my uncle's monster.
getting
Constitution, so.
a 27.
What's on hits?
Or 5.
Getting 31
32 damage again on that guy.
32 again.
Then third attack.
Hang on, this is.
How do you want to do it?
Alright, so I've taken down this guy, I've come up to him, and I'm gonna actually slide as I come in and just like take him out of the legs,
Mhm.
and as I come up, swing it around the head and just take off his head.
Taking off heads, taking souls.
I love this blade, it's very sharp.
He falls down and swap at the back of his knees, and he's then up, twirl around. His head falls at your feet, Kyla. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, Dario, you're up.
We'll take a shot at this guy. I'm gonna add just a 3 to my AC again.
Yep.
So 23.
Hits against the Chaos Warrior.
Yep.
Did you want to recast your hunter's mark?
It's good.
That's not.
14 down doubles would be 28.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
It's a radiant damage,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like aim for the gaps in his armor.
Yep.
So it's like basically just poke him as if you're stabbing him with a needle. And if I can I get the pen that Mikhail gave me and just stick it in one of the holes?
And that you do?
Or like do the ritual for the coins.
Oh, he took that back. He didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But you can definitely stick your rapier through one of his ice like spots through his hole if you want.
And I've got
So yeah, you get it directly between the slots, and you just see the blade come out the other side, and his body just goes limp, and you just let his body just fall off as he just slides perfectly off your rapier. Full force falling to the ground.
get in.
Anything else?
You still have an action and another attack.
I'm going to cast.
I don't know if you can cast it if you do your action.
How far are we from Jordan and
Like
Are you doing your
150
haste
meters now.
Yeah.
action? I don't know if you can cast anything in your haste action.
Well, we could have used his haste action to attack.
You could have.
I use my hand action to attack. Then I'll cast Cure Wounds. Because I'm almost dead.
It's just you gotta. I think you should say it next time though.
I just have it. And then I'll drop my d20.
doesn't help me get everyone. Hit the abandon column.
Just like that, you won't be able to get second attack. So you use your first action to do up 2 attacks. So use a spell. And then hasted action you just do to do get playing 1 per attack. So if you use your hasted action to attack, you can't attack. That makes sense.
So I can't do anything.
A haste action.
Not that there's no, yeah, there is some.
Just to
But it's explain.
Yeah.
and also allows you to dash disengage high or use an object.
Can I cast another spell? Or not?
No. But
And then I'm just going to use
Remember you're engaged, so you'll get opportunity if you move.
I'll stand in.
Alright, Carlos, you're up.
okay, first I'm going to kick this head out of my way. And then I'm going to cast Firebolt. Bolt, sorry. Bolt.
Yep.
At this motherfucker. I really need some damage spells. Thanks. Are you damaged? How much?
Pretty sure I'm only 17.
Are you, how much are you damaged by?
I won't take 1 damage.
And you?
I've got 12 HP.
I'm going to cast a 5th level spell through my staff, Greater Healing, and I'm going to target all of us, rolling. 3d8s. You know, I'm just going to roll it. It's easier. Okay, that's me. I'm just gonna roll.
It does.
3 goes.
Oh my god. Can't believe it actually looked good.
What's that one? Is that all one? 17 points, everyone.
Nice.
I got that one, so that's it. And yeah, that's it.
Alright, Haruka, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna. Alright, I'll set up my cannon again. So it'll get you this time. Oh, that's 6.
You'll get me.
Yeah. It replaces it though, so if you
No, I didn't have any.
Alright. And then on a
Sorry, how much was it?
6.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. And flanking.
Look at this tight group.
Seriously, you guys are doing well. This is probably the best teamwork I've seen.
15, 19 plus 10, so. Is this chaos?
Manticore?
Oh, the Scammer is here.
Yeah.
That's good.
It would be.
Yes. 13 plus 10, so 23. 26 damage, radiant. And nothing else extra.
Yeah, whoops, sorry. 52. What's it
And
on?
then
66.
Guys, we are
62. 66.
we're a unit.
Alright, and then
So he's looking bloody.
that's it for my turn.
Alright, and now I think the Manticore is up. Alright, so he... Okay, so since he attacked it last, it's going to make its multi attack against you.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
For what?
I've got Sanctuary up.
Okay, so it's a
Alright.
blind.
That was.
So can't attack you?
Alright, has to target someone else. Right?
Yeah, it either just loses the attack or has to target someone else.
Alright, so... Go. It goes in for a bite, getting a 26.
Yeah.
And does 8 points piercing damage, and then claws at you twice. A 19,
Yes.
and its second claw getting a 15.
Sorry, with that first attack, elvish figure in front of you, and you take 9 damage.
Again, one hit.
Alright, and then Thalion, you're up.
I think it's the first time it's happened.
That's not even this close to that.
Yeah.
Usually you're like, oh,
Yeah, 600 feet away.
He's like, what's this red stuff coming after my body?
27.
Hits.
Damage.
Yep.
so radiate.
Radiant.
Sorry, I've already doubled it.
What's on radiate?
21.
Hits.
Doing 34 damage. Third attack.
124.
Anyone do it?
Just gonna run up to it as I do, as I come in and just slice it down through the gut.
And it takes like a second, and then you just hear the rest of its muscles ripping before they're just a wet dump as all of its intestines and inside is and you just see its legs shake before it just crumbles into all of its intestines, giving its last death throes as it shakes on the ground.
Nice.
Alright. Anything that you guys want to do for the second that you guys are outside the battle? Like heal or anything? Or?
Yeah, so, how about you?
I got 35.
What's your max?
52.
I'm great.
Okay, I'm going to pump. How many actions can I do?
Depends what you want to do. Like, what,
So I want to take 2 actions and use
the staff twice?
the stuff.
Yep, go ahead.
Did I just activate the cannon?
Yep.
Oh no, because it gives me the modifier.
Yep.
Also, 14 HP now.
I won't be able to do this much longer though.
Just so it's for, I know we said playground around the pillar. If there's a gap in between, if I don't deal damage, I'll take damage my rage. So this is my rage 10.
There's plenty of people around for your attack, sorry. Like,
I'm gonna keep attacking.
okay, so we'll just say like there's like a 1-on-2 duel. You jump on that side and you quickly like fight that while it's something.
I am loving this stuff.
Like there's like people running past you, like horses try, like there's like a horse charging past you, just like grab his lance, throw him off the horse, stomp on his face, and then finish him off.
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 22 for 2 judges.
And everyone's got 14 10.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, I just did it again.
Oh, all right. So as this is going on, you guys are about 150 meters away from Cesano, and everyone give me a perception check. 9, 12,
So bad.
22? 6. Okay. He locks eyes with you, Harakai. Yeah, just as he's finished blasting, like there's a Chaos Warrior right in front of him, and you can just see him blasting out like the guy's on the ground, and he's still just blasting him with flames, cackling madly. And in the other hand, there's a chain wrapped up his arm, and he's literally like dragging Izzy through the snow as he's turning and fighting. He locks eyes with you, and smiles for a second before he's like, "Cut them down!" And acolytes turn around to you guys, and they're just and a wave of bolts. I need everyone to make a dex saving throw. You can call out to your friends.
Does your thing give us advantage or additional to dex, wasn't it?
Oh, actually, mine.
Haste does. I think you get advantage to dex saving.
Do you want to call out to your friends, Study?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks.
Stealth checks.
I'm just gonna be
Cody, you've got advantage to dexterity saving throws because of haste, and I think you already have it.
16? 16?
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna pull out my pebbles.
I got 19.
19? Good.
Oh shit.
What was the doing at DC?
DC's 15.
Alright, so I'm gonna the guy that I just killed, I'm just gonna pick up you.
I'm just gonna use my rapier just like
You just catch him in your quiver.
I use this for
Alright.
I failed it.
You failed? What'd you get? Five.
We got 6 more rounds.
You take 6 for. You take 15 points of piercing damage as 3 bolts just slam into you.
We had that 10 HP, so.
No, it's to see if I can use the concentration. I'm good.
Alright, cool.
30, 20?
Alright. You guys gonna move forward?
Hell
Alright. The circle of acolytes rearranges, and they go into like a line for you guys. There's 8 left, so there's 4 and then 4. As they reload again, the front rank kneels as they get ready for another volley to shoot you guys.
I swapped my bow.
How many
Can I-
how many people between, like how many rows of acolytes between us and Susano?
There's just the 2 rows of guys.
Just 2
There's
rows.
only 8 left, but between you guys, there's probably like 8 different groups fighting between you guys.
Can I
As they're like shooting over their heads, trying to get you guys.
react?
Yep, what do you want to do? Quick! This is the
Fireballs. No clapping time, right in the middle.
That might roll. Go ahead.
Remember your sister's in there.
No, they're not.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Yeah, so the Occult are with Susano.
Yeah, around
Susano has her chain with him.
Yeah.
Can I react and take some shots?
Okay, can I do it to like the first
Yeah.
semi-half before she gets hit? Maybe a quarter of the acolytes?
Yep, okay. Yeah, you can take shots, and what do we have to do for fireball?
So
They roll up?
saving throw.
What's the saving throw?
15.
And then, what did they do if they fail? They take full
They take
damage?
full damage.
Alright, go ahead, roll your damage.
I don't know how many you want me to take.
You're just gonna have the chance to take like 2 shots.
So the first one's 24.
Hits.
The second one is like 22.
Okay, both of them hit. So roll your damage as well.
Have they taken any damage?
You don't know.
So that's
21 fire damage.
31, okay.
How many people did I hit with that?
I would say like to make sure you don't hit Isabel, you'd have to throw it really close, really far forward, so you'd only be able to hit like the first rank of guys, so full guys. And as it splashes and fire just explodes, you just hear their screams as they go down burning, and Susano looks at you
Oh shit.
and just smiles at the. It's just irony. Like, he burnt your parents, you're burning his guys, he's having the time of his life right now.
I got 12 and 13 damage.
Through the flames, you hit another 2 guys, and you just see both of them dropping as 2 reload, and they take 2 shots back.
As he looks
Yeah, you
at
should have
me,
taken the shots at Susano.
as he looks at me, I'm gonna scream out his name. Susano!
And you just see him yank at the chain, and he starts moving backwards, dragging Isabel with him. As you guys continue to make your way, I need everyone to roll a strength saving throws with advantage.
Nine.
9, 10,
Oh, I got minus. 14, I think.
14,
27.
27.
Oh, sorry, 15.
What'd you get?
10.
And you got 9. Okay. You guys group up again and you start making your way forward. And the circle is now closing at a rapid pace, and you guys are like before you can move freely, now you're like pushing past people, getting knocked over, ducking under swings. A horse comes through and like tramples 2 guys in front of you, and right in front of you guys, it comes to a point where the bodies are just too close now fighting, and there is just right in front of you guys, there is a duel happening between 2 people, a Chaos Warrior and a warrior in cloak that you guys, like, not in Chaos armor or anything like that. And as he whirls and twirls, you see him cut at the bottom of, he's got 2 daggers in his hand. He cuts the knee of one, turns underneath the swing of the other, puts the dagger underneath underneath the unarmored shoulder, cuts up, whirls again, turns around, kicks him, before twirling again behind him, getting his head, and there's just a spray of blood as his face is next to his. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Oh, you
With advantage.
Natural 20.
16. It's you, hard.
16.
16.
And, okay. There's just a slow-mo moment as his face is next to the face of the Chaos Warrior, and you just see a familiar grin as the blood just squirts out from this guy's neck before he drops him and quells, disappearing through the rest of the warriors.
Oh my god. Why is he here?
I don't know.
Why is he here? Is he with Susanna?
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Remember, I work now, so I have to go early.
Holy cow.
Oh my god.
And like he makes eye contact with all of you guys, as he gives you guys a slight nod, as this guy is just pouring out his life on his armor, and he just lets go of his face, and as he does, he like twirls around and rips out the other dagger from his back and just.
Oh, that's so cool.
I was gonna say under my breath in the elevator, that bastard. Like smiling.
Do we know roughly how many people there are now? Like just at a quick glance? Like, has it thinned out considerably or?
Give me a perception check.
Also, is Sano walking away from us? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, he's going away from you guys. 19.
What about the
Okay, there's it's probably about just over half now. So probably like about 40.
We're doing good.
we are doing
We're doing good.
I'm on max HP.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, doing right now.
You can see him in the thick of it. It's just like picked up a dude and just as he like, and you can see him just absolutely surrounded. He's not directly with Susano. He's in the thick of it, fighting it.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I wouldn't honestly go for longer, but knowing what's coming, it's gonna drag out. I've got work as well.
Do we level up?
I'm gonna mark this. We're at 4 rounds for anything with haste or rage or anything. Cool.
Oh damn! What a session! What a climactic. So this is still chapter 1. This is like the
This is the intro?
no. This is like the climactic ending of chapter 1.
Do we level up?
No.